going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Come on up in here. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on? I hope you guys have had a good day today. Hopefully, everybody is doing well. Happy Tuesday or whatever day we're on. Sometimes it blends together, and it is what it is. What's happening? What's happening? Everybody come in and speak to everybody. Everybody speak to everybody. Y'all good? Oh man, what a day. What a day. I had a very interesting day today. God bless it. Oh man, we're gonna get back to doing our watch parties on the Nature Boy series and finish up the last two episodes of the Polite series from Hood Horrors. Shout out to him. How you blessed my soul earlier, okay? And I was like, man, if you guys did not know, if you don't know who Nature Boy is, he's a cult leader that's now in prison. Because he's god awful. But there's a whole series now on Hulu. And we have been going through the series with the watch parties from Hood Horror's YouTube channel. And I think he did about 50 plus episodes of that series. And it was well done. So I think right now the YouTube is pulled one of his episodes off. Who knows why? But we definitely need to finish up the watch parties on that and the last two for Polite. I'm going to schedule that for this week so that we'll have the opportunity to kind of get some more of the series in the LLC. So shout out to Hood Horrors. I was able to catch a live stream he did earlier. I don't think he does those often. A lot of his is pre-recorded. But he went live earlier and I was absolutely blessed. And I just thank God and I thank Hood Horrors for blessing me and a few others in the live stream today. So shout out to him. Make sure you guys go check him out. And we will schedule a watch party for that. Plus, has Laura Loomer did a new live stream or something on X? I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Today we're going to get into some of the videos on YouTube because we're here for this, okay? So I want to start off with, we got a few videos to check out. Oh, the cold-blooded Christian is good. He's so good. So we're going to kick this off with cold-blooded Christian. Let me share my screen properly. Y'all all right? Oh, man. Oh, man. Shout out to the cold-blooded Christian. Cold-blooded. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to my Maz. Francisca, how you doing? What's going on? Everybody speak to everybody. What's going on, Mr. B? How's it going? Shout out to my mods. They are fantastic. We got 2 live streams scheduled for today. Umar the Oompa Loompa did some dumb things, and we're going to check that out, I guess, later on. Shout out to you, Juju. How you doing? Y'all hit that like button. And please make sure you're subscribed. My subs count have gone down. Please make sure you are subscribed if you have not. Hopefully, I have earned your subscription. If you enjoy this content, subscribe to the channel. Let's get it growing and going. Candace is spiraling out of control. She's morphing back to her true self. Oh, yeah, she's always been a demon. Candace, you said you were god awful. You also said you were an alien. So we're going to go with that. What's going on, CT? Thank you so much for renewing your membership. Haven't been a member for 4 months. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it dearly. Let's see. I'm just trying to get most of you all's comments up there. What's going on, Nicholas? How you doing? Now Candace trying IG to go after Nick Shirley and getting put in her place. What? Hasn't she tried to go for him before? I'm sure you all tagged me in something over there on X. Nick Shirley, when did he put her in check? Why does he keep doing that? Oh, I see you, Mindy, over here. She asked Tree of Logic if we would consider if Tree of Logic would consider a collab. Shout out to Mindy and all of you all. Oh, you guys are such a blessing. You really are. Yeah, an absolute blessing. Thank you so much. Jay went off. Oh my goodness, Deacon. Oh, Deacon. Oh, Jay Witt, did you rage quit? I don't know why. I just love it when Jay Witt puts Candace in check. And I mean, he goes in when he goes in. Oh man, it just puts a smile on my face. Yeah, Jay Witt doesn't even cuss. Bless his heart. So if he's going off, it's because he's mad. Oh, we gotta see that. Oh, we gotta add it to the list. Okay. Make sure. Why am I being unsubbed from channels? I had subscribed to the Cold-Blooded Christian. YouTube is effing up. Oh, and they suck. Make sure you guys go check out the Cold-Blooded Christian. Let's get him monetized. Get him to 1,000 subs at least. Woo child. Here is a video link that I'm going to drop in the chat. And I am sure that his YouTube channel is already there and posted. Make sure you guys go and show him some love and support. Shout out to the Cold-Blooded Christian. I'm enjoying his commentary. He's raw, real, and direct. I love it. I want to... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm running late, you all, from working. Kind of still working. But my apologies for running behind. We're not going to waste too much time. What's going on, John? John, how you doing? Y'all shout out to Adam for that thumbnail. What's going on, Welsh? How you doing? Oh, man. How you doing, Natalie? What's going on? Hello, hello, hello. We see new people up in here. Colleen up in here. Thomas, how you doing up in here? Oh, Jay Witt. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so sweet. Shout out to Jay Witt, my brother, for sending this $5 super. My brother in Christ, my Morehouse brother. Thank you so, so much. Let's make sure to support good content creators that we want to see grow. Keep up the solid work, sis. Thank you so much. Shout out to you. Shout out to Jay Witt, you all. Green hearts in the chat. Okay. What's going on, Saint? How you doing? Shout out to all my mods, you all. I have the best mods on YouTube. Can't forget about Jay Witt. He's one of our fantastic mods as well. Shout out to him. Y'all ready to get into this? Y'all ready to get into this? Let's get into it. Jay Witt, I heard you went in. You know, we got to watch it. We're going to kick this off with Cold-Blooded Christian, and then we'll figure out what's going on with Jay Witt, because I love when you do go in. I love it. All right, let's get to this. If you guys can hear, please put a 4 in the chat. Let's get to it.
Yo, Candace Owens supporters, my guys and gals, I want to talk to you real quick. I just want to see how you're doing. Now that we know, Candace Owens is crying somewhere because the cameras are going to be in the courtroom. And I know that kind of hurts. It's not good for you guys. It's not good for the defense. The defense was already doing everything it could to keep cameras out of the courtroom. The last thing we want to see is a guy that is full of glee and is proud that he took out someone, that he killed someone. Like, we don't want to see this dude literally get up there and he might even just come clean. Who knows? This dude might come clean. But you know what the issue is with that? If Tyler Robinson himself was looking at you guys straight in the eyes, if you were in a room with any of you Candace Owens supporters and Tyler Robinson was looking at you guys and you go, hey, I killed Charlie Kirk. I was there. I cased out UBU. I went there. I did this. And basically breaks down the whole entire story of how he did it. Tells you this is my grandfather's gun. I took the shot. Give me credit where credit's due. I took it. You guys would never believe him. The dude would take a lie detector. You never believe him. They're going to come out with video showing you coming into prone position, and you're never going to believe him. Why is this? Well, because you guys have been psyoped. You truly have been psyoped. You have been totally 100% psyoped. Every single one of you. You think that you guys are the ones who are the truth seekers. You think that you're the ones who are, the underground, crew who's like, you guys got it going on. Y'all know something that everybody else doesn't know. You know what I mean? You guys are, you've got it all figured out, and everybody else, they're dumb. They're walking sheep. But the whole secular world is with you. The whole world is with you. You guys are the sheep. The sheep is the ones where the whole entire world is flowing. You got 7 million people following Candace. Many of you parroting everything that she says, absolutely for word what she says. You have no minds. You don't think. You don't research any of the topics, anything she puts forth. Why is that? Why do you think that is? Well, for the simple fact that You've been psyoped. You think that these positions in which you are rooted into, and you will not come off your positions no matter what you've been shown. That any evidence you get, you'll say it's AI, you'll say it's fake, you say they're paid for, you'll say they're actors, he's a patsy. It doesn't matter. You'll never come off your position, no matter how much evidence there is, and that's because you have been psyoped. When you can't come off your position, when you are rooted so deep into your position, into your thinking, and you cannot come off of it, you have to understand, why can't I come off this? Why can't I even see the other side? You need to be able to look at the other side and go, what would it take for me to be able to think Tyler Robinson did it? What would it take for me to change my position? And if you can't get there, if you can't say, there's no way, there's nothing would do it. It's all fake and gay. The whole thing's an act. If you guys think that our government is capable of putting this masterful play on where everything is actors, everything is fake and gay, anyway, check it out. I'm rambling. I gotta go. I'm about to be out of my traffic. But you guys, it's sad. It's absolutely sad. It's sad how I'm ending this video.
Oh, that was epic.
This masterful play on where everything is actors, everything is fake and gay. Anyways, check it out. I'm rambling. I gotta go. I'm about to be out of my traffic. But you guys, it's sad. It's absolutely sad. It's sad how I'm ending this video. It's sad how you folks cannot see the truth, and you won't even allow yourself to see the truth. You won't allow yourself to even. I have so many of you. I'm not reading that. I'm not watching that. You won't even. And it's because Candace Owens has floated ideas out there, and you guys grab those ideas and you put them together like Legos.
What the 10-second brief is, I'm going to put a Lego right here on the table in front of you. I'm going to put another Lego right here on the table in front of you. And I'm just going to keep having the conversation to where eventually your brain is going to be like, oh, I bet those things go together. So the idea came from you. So I'm going to give you one piece of information and another piece of information, but I will never put them together for you. And the reason is that any idea that you think came from your own mind, you have no ability to resist it. So all I have to do is make you have an idea.
And so that she tells you guys, oh, we're in this together, or I'm the #1 podcast. We did it together, guys, when she's celebrating her #1 podcast.
First things first, welcome to the #1 podcast in the world. It's here. You are here. We are all #1 in the world.
She's telling you that we did it together, involving you. We have the tip line, and we are the Candace.
And what's so crazy is when we looked that up, she was not #1 in the world. Because, like she accuses everyone else of doing, she lied by omission. She failed to specify which category she had ranked #1 for all of 3 weeks. It was the category of the most downloaded videos. She was not #1 podcaster on earth. The devil is a liar. It's a simple thing to verify and fact check with Google. We don't expect the candy asses to read, all right? And I always say this disclaimer because reasons. You enter my chat at your own peril. But I don't expect them to read or be convinced of anything. For what? They're not going to, let's say, decide to just break away from the hive mentality. They're not breaking away from the cult. Not because we said something. Because she has them programmed to believe that if we say something, we're the enemy, it's an attack, you got to defend yourself and stand firm on my lies and dumb nonsense that I made up. That's how narcissistic Candace is. She will not allow you to have an independent thought if you are in her cult. You cannot disagree with the cult leader. She's the black female version of Jim Jones. And look how that ended. And yes, I do not put it past Candace to bring someone's life into a threatening situation or to want hurt, harm, danger, or physical bodily injury or harm to be brought upon an individual because she's spiteful and vindictive and vengeful and retaliatory. She wants Erica Kirk dead. And her cult members do not care about the life of either Charlie or Erica Kirk or their 2 kids. Because that's what most of them want. And these are the people supporting her. That's what they want. They don't want Candace to stop lying like hell. No. But then they get mad when they get named as a co-defendant in a lawsuit or told that they should not, commit or confess to spoilage of evidence. I mean, you would think they would be able to stand by their dumb nonsense they put up and post in videos and on social media, right? Stu Peters. Now look how these bozos act when they get a heads up that they need to preserve all of their posts and emails and videos. Look how they act. They throw a whole tantrum. Grown man throwing a tantrum because he was told, don't delete shit. The end. And I was all too happy to respond to him on X and send him the information about the spoilage of evidence, which will be a violation of federal law, let alone state law and many, many court rules. So, Stu Peters, you can play around it if you want to. It doesn't change the fact that if you actually say in a video, I'm deleting everything, you are confessing to aiding and spoilage of evidence, to which you will be held legally liable. Keep effing around and finding out. We're just gonna laugh at you, Stu Peters. This is somebody that's so brainwashed to where he now thinks that I'm just gonna delete everything. Somehow it's gonna work out in his favor. And guess what? Candace will not be paying your attorney's fees, Stu Peters. She won't even help you get a lawyer. She might refer a name or two. That's all she's going to do. No, you'll be stuck with that bill for the attorney's fees. The same thing with Project Constitution, with his dumb ass. You're going to be stuck with that attorney's bill. Wills and Finance, another one. There are people who are getting cease and desist because of her. And she not one time have shown that she cared beyond sending one little post to try to weaponize it and then realize I'm not paying their attorney's fees, so why do I really care? This is what she will leave her own cult members. So why force someone like that to think rational? We don't try here in the LLC. It's a waste of time. So yeah, they will have that mentality until Jesus returns, or they decide to just come out of the cult. It's that straightforward. I'm so glad he's saying this. Go in cold-blooded.
Intelligence agency, it's on purpose. Or the world wants to know. The world's not believing the Fed slop.
Okay. The world is now awake.
Making you guys believe that it's absolutely everyone is with her, and if you're not with her, then and she's, why do you think she tells you it's God's platform? And
We are close, by the way. I want to say I'm not even the one doing this investigation. This has been all of us. I just have the platform, and this platform is not mine. I genuinely
Did I speak to you?
know that this is God's platform. And
they're all evil and they're all demonic. When she's talking about Trump and him looking at her picture of her picture in the mold apartment scandal that she had, that she totally was trying to cause, and she got lost. She goes and says that she opens up saying it's demonic.
oddly demonic, unlike anything we've ever seen. The president of the United States posting photos of my ugly mug. Why?
No, we've all seen that before. Why does she think that this is something new to Trump doing? You think that's the first time he's ever posted a photo of someone and called them ugly? What the heck, Candace? We know you're an alien, but damn, did you just get here on Earth? I mean, I know you've lost your mind, but how far did it go? Girl, next time you lose your mind, take your body with you. Why is she saying that like as if that's never happened? How dare the president of the United States to retweet a photo of me on the front of the magazine? I thought you were a narcissist, you stupid cult leader. Candace, I thought you liked that attention. You want attention whether it's positive or negative. You can't just get all good and no bad. And no one has to respond the way you want them to. See, that's the beauty of you not having any control over us. Imagine it, an alien from outer space trying to tell us human beings how to act. Candace, what are you going to do about it? Because right now I'm seeing nothing. The most you're going to do is what you're doing right now. You're going to throw a tantrum, give out a bunch of word salad, and still not give a damn at the end of the day, because for you, this is all about clicks, likes, views, money, and that's it. And oh, you thinking somehow you're a number one podcaster. No, you rank number 1 in most downloaded videos, not overall. But you know, you let her tell it. She's stuck in La La Land in her alternate reality where she really does think she's dictator of Earth. We're not in the mood for an alien invasion. We will come together and stomp your behind the hell up out of here, girl. Candace, it's best that you just go ahead and tell George to get deported so you can go with him.
I think I look kind of cute.
Don't care.
It's demonic that Trump posted a picture of her because she has to always make you believe that they are evil and she is good and righteous. And no matter what, if you're with her, you're rolling with the good and the righteous side. These are psyop tactics. And if you are not aware of these things, then you are weak-minded. You're absolutely weak-minded.
Candace has to decide for herself if she is going to amplify malicious and misinformation or if she is going to dig deeper to find meaningful information. I am nobody compared to you, Candace, but that is bullshit. And you go to sleep at night knowing that you...
Oh, y'all, we got all the celebrities coming through here. Shout out to Edie Marie up in the chat. Show us some love. Make sure you guys are checking out her great content. She got a new video, girl. We're going to check that out today. Shout out to you. Please let me know when you're ready to do some segments. I'm here for it. Oh, man. Candyland Biker Babe 7K is up in here, y'all. AKA Edie Marie. Had a fantastic time with her this past weekend. Had her up in the LLC. And then, of course, collab with Fax Me. I just got an email back from Ami. Oh, look out for that announcement. Did I tell y'all God is good? He's so good. Ami is coming to the LLC. Yes, Lord, we thank you. With his cute self. But we're going to have a lot of fun. Ami will be here with us soon, and I'm going to post that announcement up. I want you all to be on the lookout for that as soon as we get the time down. Oh, man. I'm scheduling that. They're going live stream so fast. Oh, man. Can we get the YouTube channel link for Edie? Y'all show her some love. Shout out to you, Juju. Thank you so much. Keep an eye on your email, girl. I sure will. I sure will. We are here for it. Oh, my goodness. What an honor. Thank you all so much for tuning in and hit that like button. And if you are not subscribed, subscribe. What you waiting for? Shout out to you. Go check out Edie Marie. Make sure you check out Cold Blooded Christian. Show them some love. Jay Witt Podcast came up in here. Dropped us the $5 super. Show them all some love. Let's support these fantastic content creators. I appreciate all of you all. What's going on, Ginger Spice, Jennifer, Ronald? How y'all doing? Oh, man. Shout out to you all. Let's get back to it.
Put this stuff out, knowing that there's a better way. And she owes it to all of us to have more journalistic integrity when she puts out an opinion like that.
You have no integrity. There's no integrity. It's so sad. And like, I just, none of you do. None of you do. None of you care. You don't care about the truth. And none of you will like even understand what a true psyop is. You think that because she says there's a psychological operation going against her, that's true. Well, let's see the proof of it. You can prove when there's a psychological operation, and I can teach if you want it. I'm the cold-blooded Christian man. You got to use your mind over the manipulation. You got to choose the truth over tribalism, and you always choose Christ over the clout. Put your pride to the back, man. You got to leave it on the backside because a wise man changes his mind sometimes, but a fool never does. Never does. And the best evidence that you have a mind is to change it. I'm the cold-blooded Christian. I'm out of here.
Shout out to the cold-blooded Christian.
But it does feel like you are drip feed.
Oh, we're going to get the milk bar in a second. We got to get Jay Witt in here. We'll get to cold-blooded. Listen, we got cold-blooded. We got Fax Me, Milk Bar, Edie Marie. Oh, let's get Jay Witt. Jay Witt. What happened? Oh, he went in. Okay, let me go to his channel right quick. Was it a live stream or a regular video? Is this it? Andrew Wilson just exposed Candace Owens. Is that it? He did a Monday meeting yesterday. Okay, that was the last live. Y'all let me know if that's the right one. The first one. I do too, Angie. I'm telling you all. Didn't we pick him with Nick Brooks? We know how to pick him up in here. Oh, fantastic talent. awesome content creators. Look how blessed Nick Brooks is doing over there on his channel. We know how to pick him over here. Edie Marie. Oh, I know talent when I see it. And I love it when people just tell the truth and they're very blunt and direct and straightforward. I absolutely love it. I love it. You said, okay, you sent me something over on. Is this the full video? Okay, it's over here on X. Let's go over here.
That somebody could not understand exactly pound for pound everything that somebody else is doing on their phone, on their.
Wait, this is 54 seconds. Is there a longer video? Oh, he's okay, Juju. I already went off. Oh, it was just a short? Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I got the right one. Okay. Let's check this out.
That somebody could not understand exactly pound for pound everything that somebody else is doing on their phone, on their laptop, on their technology. Why can you not be gracious?
I could so be
Nicole,
gracious.
but you're not. But you're not. You lack the graciousness of a you have the graciousness of a porcupine. You lack graciousness, Nicole. You have bent over backwards. You have bent yourself into a lyrical pretzel to justify the wicked, evil, diabolical, and I'm going to say it, damnable, demonic behavior of Candace Owens. It's actually impressive to watch because you have turned yourself.
I've seen this. Okay, this was one I was talking about yesterday. Was it yesterday? The last time we did a live, and I said, Jay Witt. Yes, it was yesterday because I was talking about how FaxMe did an open invite on X for the candy asses to come on his platform and debate him. And I said, you know, they have a lot more patience than I do. And then that's when I said, Jay Witt even does the same thing. But me, I can't do it because you get people that don't understand definitions of simple terms. And this is the one that I was referencing. This is definitely a lot longer, but okay, yes, he went in on this one. Oh, Jay Witt. I think I left a comment too under that video. Oh, it was so good.
Of Candace Owens. It's actually impressive to watch because you have turned yourself into a gold medal Olympic winner of complete and utter shenanigans because you don't like Erica Kirk.
Woo, cha! You ain't never lied, Deacon. You ain't never lied. Oh, yes, he went in. This could be longer. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. We might have to, in the next go round, do the actual full live or the full video of that. Yeah, he rocked it. He rocked that one. Oh, we're here for it. We are so here for it. Okay, hold on. Let me, I got to rearrange my videos right quick because I want to make sure we get Milk Bar and Edie in right quick. And I want to make sure I'm in the right order. Let's see. Y'all bear with me 1 second. Everybody got new videos out. Oh my goodness, we got so much content to check out. Okay. Let me get back to. Let me go back over here to YouTube and let's pick it up with Milk Bar. Oh, shout out to Milk Bar. Y'all make sure you go and support Milk Bar. Check out his great content on his channel. He's been in here in the LLC at least twice, and we are here for it. I always look forward to his videos as well because he does side-by-side comparisons, and he'll call out Candace in real time and not have to say one word. Candace, Milk Bar knows how to call you out by simply playing your videos against itself. You know, and the rest of us have a good laugh and realize how stupid you really are. Oh, you dumb Ewok. Y'all ready? We got to get to this, y'all. I hope I got out because I don't know if I'm missing any Milk Bar videos he's doing on Candace, but hopefully we haven't missed one. So let's get to this. Hit the floor where you can hear. Let's go.
You are drip feeding us the information that you have about Charlie's death and the betrayals around him episode by episode. Are you unable to lay it out all at once for us? Yes, I am obviously drip feeding. There's another theory that I'm still looking into that has been presented that I think is definitely interesting. Probably we'll have more on that maybe tomorrow or the next day. Another piece of this puzzle that I find to be fascinating. I will have more for you guys next week. We'll have more for you tomorrow. We will have more for you.
And that more never comes. Candace, you are such a disappointing, dumb, demonic alien. Jay would never ever feel bad for having to boldly declare the truth. I think it's absolutely courageous of you, and I love it. I'm here for it. But sometimes this is what happens when you're dealing with these cult members with this mentality. And they want to come off like they're being neutral, and they're not. And me personally, I'm like, that's an insult to think that you can pass as a neutral person when you can't even give Erica Kirk grace in her misspeaking about something without calling it a lie. But then when it comes to Candace, well, you know, she didn't mean it that way. No, we take words and definitions of terms for what they are. Candace is a grown-ass woman, is she not? She should be able to say what she mean and mean what she say. Why did she leave it to other people to have to decipher what she's trying to say? We don't owe her that benefit of the doubt. We don't have to sit here and wonder or hope that she's going to tell us what she means to say when she's speaking words that she can't define or spell or pronounce properly. No one's telling her to do all of this. She decided to wake up one day and let Erica Kirk live in her head rent-free 24/7, as opposed to her leaving her the hell alone. Erica Kirk, I hope you can see why we keep saying you need to file a lawsuit. Look how she tried to come back with that Brian Harper after he dropped his federal lawsuit. She doesn't have a leg to stand on. So it's beyond just, well, if we just ignore it, she'll go away. No, clearly she won't. When it comes to Erica Kirk, she's going to keep soundbiting her because that's the only way Candace can get views. She has to soundbite Erica Kirk. But it doesn't mean she should be soundbiting her when she continues to lie on her. And that's the problem. She's not reporting factual information or anything truthful. She takes her 3rd, 4th grade photos and posts them up like it's supposed to prove something related to Charlie Kirk's assassination. Erica Kirk is a whole grown woman who gave birth twice. What are we talking about? When she posts up her childhood photos and stuff, you got these nasty ass sadistic people that will look at those photos in a whole nother manner to which they should not. And yet she doesn't have any quarrels with posting up those photos. But if you post up a photo of Candace's child that's already available to the public, then she gets mad and wants to retaliate. Candace can kick rocks barefoot. That's how hypocritical she is. Cult leaders don't care about the hypocrisy of it all. They don't care if they're lying. The only thing Candace cares about is if her lies still have some monetary value. Is she still able to make money by lying? And as long as she's making money, she's going to keep lying. And it's not until she loses that money through some form of a settlement or judgment issued against her from the court, she's not going to stop. She's like the mean girl in high school that's obsessed. She said it herself. I am absolutely obsessed with Charlie Kirk's assassination. I'm absolutely obsessed with diving into Erica Kirk. This is someone that's unstable talking about they're obsessed with someone. Obsessed to want to demand to know where a dead body is buried. That level of obsession is sick and sadistic and disgusting and immoral. And it's not healthy. But if you want to stop Candace, no, you take her to the one place she has no power. That being the court of law. Let's get back to it.
For us, yes, I am obviously drip feeding. There's another theory that I'm still looking into that has been presented that I think is definitely interesting. Probably will have more on that maybe tomorrow or the next day. Another piece of this puzzle that I find to be fascinating. I will have more for you guys next week. We'll have more for you tomorrow. We will have more for you tomorrow. Some other stuff that I've been holding close to my chest. So much more is going to be exposed, and we're going to get into that more tomorrow. Incredibly interesting, and we're going to get more into that in tomorrow's episode. Holiday thing, which I'll get into tomorrow. We're going to get into a Russian and Ukrainian angle here for some reason, some way, somehow. We'll see. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to jump back into the timeline because I've got some amazing little factoids to add to it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, we will have more explosive information and revelations. Again, we're working on a very, very big lead tomorrow that I believe that we should be able to present tomorrow. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow I will show you. I was having recurring dreams about the fact that he was betrayed, and we will jump more into that now.
Oh, Candace. Milk Bar is tearing your ass up in this video. Candace. You know, what if God returns tonight? What are you prepared to tell the Lord on Judgment Day? Should he return tonight and somehow we all get raptured and you don't? What happens? Because he's going to say, why did you keep telling the public that you would give them something tomorrow? Tomorrow is not promised to any of us. So why not just show us the stuff when you report on it today? Why do we have to keep waiting to the next day and the next day and tomorrow and tomorrow and the next day after and tomorrow and tomorrow? Because this tomorrow thing has gone on for 8 months. So tomorrow becomes 8 months. Next thing you know, it'll be 2 years. So if God returns, then you've lied, basically, because you will not be able to fulfill that promise.
Narrative tomorrow. Something happened at Fort Huachuca. And tomorrow we're going to dive deeper. We'll get into that tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're obviously going to get into her pageant days. And I will tell you more about that tomorrow. He actually said more than that, actually. But we're fishing, right? So let's be patient.
God,
I've actually been sitting on this for a little bit over a week. Been intentionally setting bait, giving a little bit of information. Oh, I spent time setting a lot of bait. A lot of bait has been set. And we'll see what we get. A lot's going to be revealed. Like I said, even that I've been sitting on for a while, and I will have more for you on that next week. To be clear, I might actually release a name every day this week. It's only Monday, folks. I've actually discovered a lot more, but it's only Monday.
What? No. You need to stop doing that. Unless something happens realistically. Like, let's say we do a deep dive in the Lady Luck Club on the Brexit tax returns, right? To which we've done. And that might take the course of 2, maybe 3 days. It's only because I've looked at the information and determined that I'm not going to be able to go over all of it in one live stream. So I have to break it up, because otherwise we'll be here for hours and people will get bored. It's the same thing with reading lawsuit documents. You know, court stuff is boring. I get it. But I have a, very talented way of reading them and bringing some joy and laughter and entertainment to it all. That is the gift that I bless God for. What we don't do is try to read somebody's mind. So unless you're showing us this information and there's something worth us tuning in for the next day on, you're saying this dumb nonsense deliberately, not thinking about the fact that God could just return and, our tomorrow is going to look very different from yours, girl. Her tomorrow might be, surrounded by hellfire and brimstone. and here God is like, so much for that tomorrow.
We've discovered more, by the way, but it's only Tuesday.
Candace, you're pathetic.
We'll give you more. We'll give you more.
Oh, you're
tomorrow.
so bad at
Anyways,
this.
more on that later. More on that later. We'll have more on that later. More on that later. More on that later. Like I said, more on that later. More on that later. I'll have a timeline for you. We will have more on Robbie Hill on Monday. But that I promise you I will actually have on Monday. So yeah, it's getting very interesting. We'll see you guys then.
Don't make promises you can't keep. You just said I actually promised I would do something. Nope, the devil is a liar. That is a flat out lie. It is a lie. Repeating yourself 4 days in a row does not mean you're reporting or providing any new information. If tomorrow comes and you're just repeating what you said the day before, because she does that. She recaps what she did the day before. Well, if you guys remember on yesterday, we were talking about XYZ and, blah, blah, blah. And then we asked these questions. And then I just said a bunch of nonsense. And then got all of you all's rent money. And then I did some comments where, I only handpicked those that seemed to kiss my ass and glorify me. And then here we are. Next thing you know, 20 minutes have passed by. Half of her segment is her repeating and summarizing the day before's segment. It might even be something she talked about the previous week. But it's going to be a summary of something from the last episode. So you just come into a show and say, we have some information to go over, you all. Let's get started. Let's get in on this. I found these 2 lawsuits where we're going to go through this and summarize it and then look up some information to go along with it. No. She didn't do any of that. This girl refuses to admit that she filed a motion to dismiss in the Macron lawsuit. I just want you all to keep that in mind. This is the same Oompa Loompa, the alien, that failed to just flat out say, I filed a motion to dismiss. And yes, I've been stalling the case. I don't want to go to court. The end. I don't give a damn about discovery. I don't want my discovery to be released to the public. And that is surely to come if we go to court. All of these court documents will be available to the public. And I'm not in the mood. As opposed to her just saying that and being honest. No. She got to keep lying and talking about, and I promise it's going to be tomorrow. When her tomorrow could be very different from our tomorrow.
More on that later. More on that later. We'll have more on that later. More on that later. More on that later. Like I said, more on that later. More on that later. I'll have a timeline for you. We will have more on Robbie Hill on Monday. But that I promise you I will actually have on Monday.
I promise you I will actually have on Monday. Nope. Promises not kept. You lied. The end.
So yeah, it's getting very interesting. We'll see you guys then. The truth is going to come out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I am going to get to the bottom of why he lost his life and who was behind it. So stay tuned. And I expect that when we get back.
Here it is. Here it is for the candy asses. See, this is why I said, why is she still asking questions that she was supposed to answer? I am going to get to the bottom of why he lost his life and who was behind it. Oh, this is such a snip. Candace was snipping it. Because see, when you lie like hell, this is why I just love Milk Bar. This is why you should not say words you don't understand, Candace, because you lie. And you never fulfill any obligation or promise to your audience. Not to us, to your audience. Neither will she get them a refund either on a ticket. But you right here, this is why I keep saying, why did the candy asses keep demanding information? Their cult leader was supposed to get it for them. I am going to get to the bottom of why he lost his life and who was behind it. Has she gotten to the bottom of it, or is she still asking the same dumb question over and over again? See, that's where reading becomes fundamental. Your research is supposed to help you get to the bottom of it and answer your own questions. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. Because I know you're listening, Heifer, because you've repeated that same thing verbatim as I've stated it previously. She takes my quips and never gives me credit for it. She knows that she can't come up with that stuff on her own. She's not a journalist. But those are the main questions a true journalist will ask when they're reporting on information and doing some level of research. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. So as opposed to her researching this information to answer her own dumb questions, she's still asking the same questions over and over again and expecting everybody to give her information. That's not how the hell this works, Candace. And you will learn that the hard way. When you bring forth an allegation to the court, it is your burden to prove your allegation to be true. It is your burden to get the evidence that you need to support your allegation. The same thing happens in any other scenario. You're making allegations against people. It is your job to find the information to support your allegation. Factual evidence. It is not our job as the public or any person you're targeting. It is not their responsibility or our responsibility to help you meet your burden. It's not our job to help you prove your allegation to be true. Absolutely not. And if you're targeting a specific person, to which you've done 1,000 times, they have the right to defend themselves. What they're not going to do is defend themselves on social media. No, they're going to drag your ass to court. And they're going to defend themselves there when they can sue you and get discovery out of you. Get your behind deposed under oath. This is what happens when you fail to answer your own questions by research, by reading, by looking up information. A lot of this stuff can be Googled. She's too lazy to do that. She had the opportunity to fly out and go to Arizona to face TPUSA. She didn't take that opportunity. What did she opt to do? Meet with Erica Kirk and another person with Erica Kirk for 4.5 hours in the state of Tennessee. You don't think that meeting in Tennessee, Candace, is going to come back and bite you in the butt in a lawsuit? You don't think that the information you shared in that will not come up in Brian Harper's lawsuit in court? If you don't think that any of the information that they shared with you or that you shared with them or told to them is going to be used against you in a court of law, you really are the dumbest alien that's ever crash landed on our planet. And you deserve everything coming your way, girl. I don't have to wish damnation on you. But we serve a God of justice. And he will get his justice on you. And all you've done was put your foot in your mouth. And as opposed to you saying, let me go out to Arizona and just face TPUSA on national television. No, your little cowardly behind met with her one-on-one with another person for 4.5 hours. And you stupidly think that whatever was said in that meeting will not be used against you. Girl, if you don't kick rocks.
So stay tuned. And I expect that when we get back, I'm going to have even more explosive revelations for you. You're absolutely doing this for Charlie Kirk. I hate to leave you on a cliffhanger. I don't actually hate to leave you on a cliffhanger. It brings you back. We'll see you tomorrow.
Shout out to Milk Bar. Oh, Milk Bar. You're absolutely golden and Mama loves you. Oh, you can't make this up. So we got a couple videos from Fax Me that I want to get to. And Josh Carr and Stu Peters just being a dummy. Oh, man. You can't make this up. Of course, we got Edie's new video in the lineup. Jeremy Boring. So let's get to this, y'all. We're going to go straight down the list. Y'all ready?
It's the sun.
Oh, man. Fax Me. Oh, man. I told him, please do more of these puppet shows. I love them. They're absolutely epic. Look at this. All the alien has got a passy. This is going to be funny.
She's making a fortune. She wants Erica's face. It's a no, 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 no. And it's fake and gay. On the path of in the circle.
Oh man.
Circle of light.
That is one big pile of.
Thank you, Mika. Thank you, honey. How you doing?
That is one pile of Candace.
In the circle of life.
Yay! Oh yes, that's how that shit went. Oh, facts.
Ladies and gentlemen, liberals and morons, from the rafters to the front row, it's time! It's the cuckoo hour, hey! With liberal power. Whoa! This show is a smash, make checks payable in cash. It's the cuckoo hour, hey! Where the facts aren't allowed. Yeah! Welcome to the stage where losers get loud. Cuckoo Candace.
Y'all, look. Y'all know this her cousin, right? Hold on. Ah, there he is.
Payable in cash.
Hold on, go ahead.
Checks payable in cash. It's the cuckoo hour, hey! Where the facts aren't allowed.
Candace, how did he get here? Oh, Candace. This has got to be Candace and Grimace's Yeasties baby. How else did he get here? No one told you to bring your entire family lineage to our planet, damn it. Tell your cousin, y'all got to flip a coin. Either he stay or you stay, but both of y'all can't be here. We ain't in the mood for it. Humanity is not in the mood. One of y'all got to go. Quite frankly, I would rather it be you, Candace, because this alien is absolutely adorable. I would prefer you leave, Candace, but we don't have room for the both of you. 2 aliens is almost an invasion for me. It's too close. I gotta snip this. Oh, that's gotta be a thumbnail. Oh my God. Candace and her cousin trying to figure out how to put a puzzle piece together. Yeah.
Oh, yes! Welcome to the stage where losers can laugh. Cuckoo Candace!
Oh,
crazy all around!
Erica did it. She did it. I feel it in my gut. I'll show you proof tomorrow.
You literally said Erica did it.
I never said that. I never said that. That's not what I said. Residents of Turning Point, USA was at the Alamo in 1836. They are involved. We all know it.
You are a re-re-returd. You said Turning Point was involved.
Nope. You are confusing me with another grifter.
I don't care about your grifting.
Nope. We all know it.
You're a fan of Candace.
Can you tell me what she said that's fact?
Guys, check out my new book, Whacked Out. It explains how I used successful white men to get famous.
Oh, okay. You gotta keep it coming, bro. Keep it coming.
Hey, Candace, I'm good. I'm good.
Wait, we saw that.
So the woke right is in.
Okay. We had Josh Carr. I forgot we saw the last video. I just fast forwarded through. So, Candace, child, are you turning on Nick Fuentes? I mean, we really don't care about him, but he serves no purpose at this point. He refused to go in on Candace. All these months she had been going after Erica Kirk. And he said he would go after Candace and do a deep dive on her and all that. And he did nothing. Turned out to be extraordinarily disappointing. Because of reasons. Like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Why is he scared to go after Candace? No, we got to do it. Okay, cool. Shout out to Joshua Carr, you all. Make sure you guys go show him some love and check him out. Along with Fax Me, if you guys can, make sure you also go and check out the collab live stream that Fax Me and I did this past Sunday that was aired on yesterday. Show some love. And you guys make sure you leave your thoughts in the comment section of the video. Let me know what you think. And then make sure you come over here and like and hype these videos up. Let's get to it, you all. Joshua Carr. Oh, mama loves you.
Total disarray right now. And I want to first start with Candace Owens, who is now attacking Nick Fuentes for being a Fed and an Epstein ally. Take a look.
Nick Fuentes is one of these people who is trying to soften it. So for clarity, before we listen to this clip, Jeffrey Epstein had been accused of trafficking children, 8 years old, 11 years old. He, for his own birthday, as a birthday present to himself, found some 12-year-old triplets who were dirt poor. And his friend, Jean-Luc Brunel in Paris, flew these 12-year-old triplets to Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. No one's arguing about Jeffrey Epstein's perverted interest, a sexual interest.
Yeah, you hypocrite. You don't even argue about Andrew Tate's perverted interest. And that idiot confessed to actually pimping out girls. What are we talking about? You're the biggest hypocritical cult leader on earth that is not of this planet. We still got to deal with this dumbass alien. I can't believe it. Trump, can you fly her up out of here? Is Elon Musk able to build her a spaceship so she can rocket her behind off of our planet? How fast can we make that happen? Candace, you defend Andrew Tate, so you don't have a leg to stand on, girl. If you don't kick rocks.
Arguing that. However, Nick Fuentes is going to explain why actually that's not pedophilia. Take a listen.
Thank you, Juju.
This whole pedo thing, it's like, is it really pedo? I don't want to be the one that has to say it, but I guess I'm being forced to say it. It's not really okay. They weren't trafficking 5-year-olds. It was like they were technically not legal. Big difference, in my opinion.
Ed Ferris Wilkes' partner, Ed pitched. They actually, one reporter got documents, was pitching to sell the data of his followers. And people were like, that's fine. He led people into a Capitol with a bullhorn and said, ignore police, storm the barriers, as if he had fed instructions. And we know for a fact he was informed the night before by Milo Yiannopoulos that the feds were going to beat, that there was some Fed trap happening. And despite that, he went with a bullhorn. He didn't just attend. He had a bullhorn and he's telling people to storm and he doesn't get arrested. And his lawyer wants to go off record when he's asked directly about whether or not he is a federal informant. It's been so in your face and obvious. The ridiculous, I just got $250,000 in Bitcoin from France from a guy who...
Candace, it has not been in our face because, I can say for me personally, I don't pay attention to what he says. When he lied about not going in on your ass, because, Laura Loomer had to do it, I stopped paying him any attention. He was a useful idiot like he is to the feds. He's a useful idiot. He's not anybody trustworthy or credible. He has no substance. He's a racist. All this stuff that he goes out and pretends to be in front of a camera that he might be the complete opposite of behind closed doors. And I don't even want to speak on the political views he has, because who knows? And to me, I've been apolitical. So just on his principle alone, you don't support someone like this to begin with. Are you shocked, Candace? Truly. Are you shocked at what he's saying? This is not his first time being controversial. and backpedaling on anything. Why are you disappointed is my question. He's always been a thunkhead racist. That's not new. Candace, why are you shocked? It's like you're just now discovering Nick Fuentes is a useful idiot. That's your first time finding that out. The hell you expect from him? I don't expect nothing from him. He can kick rocks and kiss my ass. Like, seriously. You don't think that, and if you're talking about something that Milo, whatever the guy's name is, told Nick Fuentes, then don't you think that Milo could be an informant as well? You know, is this information coming from Sloppy Joe Kent? Because that's the Fed person you trust, according to Mitch Snow. You see, Candace, you don't have a leg to stand on, girl. No leg to stand on. You trusted the Feds just as much as this so-called Nick Fuentes is getting information from them, according to your allegation. You trusted Sloppy Joe Kent, and he worked for the Feds, and he gave you information, and now his dumbass is under investigation for it. So why are you shocked? Candace, are you jealous that you're not an FBI informant?
As we get closer to the midterms and people obviously care more and more about politics and elections, they are turning on each other already. Remember, Candace had Nick on her show just a few months ago.
Exactly.
She had reaction videos where she was reacting to Nick roasting her and she was flirting with it. Like, she really enjoyed it.
Laughed.
But now it is all fractured. This fracture on the woke right is just the beginning. It really all started with Dan Bilzerian. If you don't know, Dan Bilzerian is a rich guy who had a company called Ignite. He would pimp girls out, essentially, in his company. And he's basically said some very horrible things about genociding Israel. He's a bad dude. That's just a basis for him. I would not go looking him up. He's not a good guy. But he is an ally of Fuentes. He believes most of the same things as him and Jake Shields and Ian Carroll. And he is also running for Florida congressman to try and unseat Randy Fine. And this civil war in their movement really began with him. He tweeted this out about Nick Fuentes. He said, "I think Nick Fuentes is a Fed. Constant division, endless infighting, defending Epstein, then attacking a Christian man only to endorse a Jewish Democrat woman after saying the left wants us dead. The contradictions never end." He's right, of course, which is weird that I'm agreeing with Dan Bilzerian. But that then warranted a response from Nick. And he came out and said that he fully endorses Democrats for the 2026 and 2028 elections.
I care about affordability. I care about foreign interventions. I care about the border. I'm a non-woke moderate Democrat. I think the GOP needs to be destroyed. I think the corrupt criminal government of Trump needs to be slowed down. We need to impeach the orange. It's time to put this.
Is he for real? I'm asking here. Is he trolling? I get the sense he's trolling. Impeach the orange. Like, I get the sense he's trolling. Whatever your political views are, you're entitled to have it. I'm not even questioning whether any of that should happen. This is not usually his views on anything regarding Trump, let alone politics. He has got to be trolling. When did he become a moderate? What did he say he was? God. He said, "I'm a non-woke moderate Democrat." What the hell is that? Oh, God.
In 2028 elections.
I care about affordability. I care about foreign interventions. I care about the border. I'm a non-woke moderate Democrat. I think the GOP needs to be destroyed.
Oh, he's trolling like hell. He's trolling like hell. I mean, oh my goodness. Even a moderate Democrat would not say that an entire political platform needs to be destroyed. Typically, they try to reach across the aisle here. What in the world? He is trolling like hell.
I think the corrupt criminal government of Trump needs to be slowed down. We need to impeach the orange. It's time to put this peach. Trump needs to be placed inside of a crystal. He needs to be impeached. This fat orange, tiny hands needs to be impeached. And then in 28,
he's laughing, you all. This dude is smiling in between every word.
Hey, No Vance, no Rubio. We have to burn down the whole party. Vote for the party that is going to visit pain and punishment on the people that have sold us out and betrayed us. I'm voting for the wrecking ball. I'm voting for destruction. I'm voting for the destroyer. I'm voting for Vishnu. Not Vivek, I'm voting for Vishnu.
Yeah, he's trolling. Yeah, he's trolling. Okay. You can't make this up. He is trolling.
I'm voting for Bane. I'm voting for a reckoning against the GOP. That's all that is. Burn it down. I want this administration and everybody in it to be destroyed so that in 28, the Republican primary field will be open for a genuine challenger. Because that's going to be the next story.
Oh, he's such a clown.
Everybody that was in this administration is a failure. Vance, Rubio, Hegseth, they're all failures. They're all complicit in this.
I don't think it means anything.
They have to be weakened so that they cannot win the primary in 28. They have to be sufficiently weakened so that a insurgent dark horse has a chance, has an opportunity at running as an outsider in 28 against the legacy of this garbage administration. That is the only thing that is going to work.
So obviously we're not surprised by this. We've known for a very long time that Nick Fuentes is a Democrat. He was likely paid by the SPLC, which is a leftist organization. And it is clear he is a leftist plant to fracture the right. But is he a Fed? Because that's obviously what Candace Owens said. That's what Dan Bilzerian says. And when they say Fed, what they mean by that is that he's an informant who is actually not far right, but he is just there to spy on the far right wingers and report back to the CIA or the FBI, for example. And I got to be honest, I do not think that Nick Fuentes is a Fed. I think that Nick Fuentes is in this just for himself. And his business model is to say the craziest thing possible for the best money and clicks.
Exactly. And that goes for anything that he says regarding his political views as well. He knows that controversy of it all is what has people tuning in. I don't think he gives a damn one way or the other. Flat out. There's nothing in me that gives me any inclination that he cares about politics. He could care less about who goes out and vote. He doesn't care. He says whatever he needs to say to get views and to get attention. That's it. Being controversial can also get you views. And he tries to paint it as being fluid and ambiguous, like he cares about America first more so than what a political party is pushing. And he doesn't care at all. He doesn't care about America. He doesn't care about people or anything. He would not have said all the racist rhetoric he said over all these years if he actually even cared about the people. He don't give a damn. You think Nick Fuentes doesn't care?
You guys probably had a number in your head for retirement, and on paper, you hit it. But here's the issue. That number does not look the same anymore. Because the cost of living has changed, everything costs more now. Gas, groceries, insurance, housing, and even when things settle, prices don't go back. You're just living at a higher cost than before. So now it's not just, did I save enough? It's, will it actually support the retirement that I plan? Because when costs rise, it's not about running out. It is about your money doing less over time. And that's what changed the lifestyle that you have been working for. That's what made me start to look at things a little wonky. Zero. So after the Dan Bilzerian tweet and Nick Fuentes coming out and endorsing his Democrat challenger,
he did go to Italy, didn't he? Both him and Candace have been paid by the SPLC. Why do you think they were in Italy? Italy doesn't have extradition agreement with the U.S. Is he still there? He could still be over there. We wouldn't know it. He has a virtual background or green screen or something, so he could record anywhere. Is he still over there? People think the candy asses, boy, they think that I was mad when she went over there. I don't care if she goes over there. I want her to stay over there. They can have her. Next time, I hope she takes her entire coat with her. You gonna go to Italy? Take your coat with you. You're leaving your coat members behind. Don't leave them behind. Take them and all y'all can get the hell out. Like, you can't make this up. Oh, Nick Fuentes is such a demon.
This really heated up. Nick Fuentes tweeted this out about Dan Bilzerian. He said, the first time I met Dan Bilzerian at his house, he had us put our phones in another room, then asked me how difficult it would be to assassinate Israeli government ministers. Then he invited me to Dubai and Qatar, which I declined. On his way there, he was ambushed by the FBI. Shrug. So first off, that's a crazy accusation to make, that Dan Bilzerian is basically trying to plot how to assassinate Israeli government ministers. By the way, a lot of people don't know this, but Dan Bilzerian is a dual citizen with Armenia, which is very ironic considering he's running against Randy Fine, who he always accuses of being a dual citizen with Israel, and Randy Fine's not. But in any case, there were a lot of people, and you probably don't recognize these names, and that's a good thing because these are horrible people, but these are very large Groyper influencers, and almost all of them came out against Nick Fuentes. So you've got full-on civil war. Lucas Gage is one of them. He said, holy F, Nick, I swear he did the same thing to me. He walked me and Jake up to that room with a batting cage. We put our phones on the couch and went up to that secluded room with the big TVs. He asked me about where Ben Shapiro lived and how he could be taken out. So one person agreeing with Fuentes. You have Hassan Shibli said, I was at Dan Bilzerian house that day Nick Fuentes visited Dan, along with Jake Shields and Myron Gaines. Below is a short video I took that day. The accusations Nick made about Dan are utter and complete lies and only further prove the concerns Dan has about him. I was there the whole time, from before Nick came until after he left, and what Nick claims is nothing but ridiculous BS. You've got this entire fracture happening. Jake Shields came out, said, this is insane and a flat-out lie. Earlier today, I was still trying to kill the divide with Nick and Dan, but now it seems clear they're both feds. So Jake Shields is against Dan Bilzerian and Nick Fuentes. He says, I had a tremendous respect for Nick, even when...
child, no. I can't hear nobody talking about they got respect for Nick Fuentes. Girl, Joshua Carr, I love you, mama, love you, honey, but I can't, I can't stomach that in. Somebody saying they have respect for Nick Fuentes? Bye. Shout out to Josh Ricardo for covering this, but I cannot. I just cannot. Nope. All right, I'm good with that. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to, shortchange Josh Ricardo at all. I can't take anyone. I'm not going to read any tweet or go over anything where someone is saying something after admitting that they have respect for Nick Fuentes. I can't do it. The devil is a liar. Nope. All right. Next. No thanks. It's like all y'all being tortured up in the chat. No, we're not doing that. Nope. Child, I was done with that one. Oh, honey. Edie Marie, how you doing, honey? Girl. Oh, yeah, I had to get out of that one. Josh Carr, y'all know we love Josh Carr. I've, reacted and checked out much of his content. He's been here in the LLC, but I cannot bear reading anything or hearing anything that's coming from another person saying that they have respect for Nick Fuentes. Oh, okay, cool. Moving on. Now, hell is hot. Shout out to my brother across Jay Witt. Here's where Stu Peters basically admitted that he will be doing what's called spoilage of evidence and try to get rid of it after being told not to do that. So let's get to this. Hit the floor where you can see it here. Let's go. Hey, Deacon.
Grace and peace, everybody. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. You know what we're about to do. We got Cinnamon Shogun. Come on up here to the front of the class. Read your report to us, sir. What you got to say? He says, whoa, Stu Peters just snapped after receiving legal notices from the lawyers working for Brian Harpole. He's been ordered not to delete anything that might be relevant to the Candace Owens defamation lawsuit.
Got him. We got him.
He seems to be really upset by this and says he'll delete whatever he wants.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, man.
I agree, Stu. I think you should do that. Stu, you know what I think you should do? I think you should do a live stream of you deleting the stuff that they told you not to delete. I think you should.
Challenge.
That's what I think you should do. You should absolutely. No, they can't tell you what to do, Stu. You delete whatever you want to delete. You delete the whole thing. You nuke your whole hard drive.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Do the whole thing. He said, if the truth is on their side, why are they scrambling like this and threatening to delete everything? For months? They said they wanted this. They pretended that they wanted the lawsuits and that they would be a blessing in disguise because of discovery. But now the lawsuits are rolling in and they're all having complete meltdowns. All right, let's see what Stu's got to say right here. Shout out to Stu Peters, demonstrating to us how to do it. Tell us how it's done, Stu.
It was a cover-up, and it continues to be a cover-up run by the very same DOJ and the very FBI and the very same White House that are behind the Charlie Kirk cover-up, which has now directly touched me personally.
What's that smell in this room? Didn't you notice a powerful and obnoxious odor of mendacity in this room?
As Turning Point USA security director and Charlie Kirk assassination suspect, Brian Harpole, and his attorneys from Harmeet Dillon's law firm have served me with a certified letter relating to their lawsuit against Candace Owens. And
that's what you get, you dumb chicken head. Oh, Brian Harpole, if you're listening, please do the same thing to Project Constitution, Ian Carroll, and all the rest of the thunkheads over there on X that keep copying and pasting Candace's dumb nonsense. Please send them out. Don't forget the village cat crazy lady, whatever her name is. The other one from Tennessee, whatever her name is, honey. Oh, she got some devout cult members. They worship the ground she walks on. John Mappin, throw his ass in there too. Child, get him. You can make this up. Stu Peters, why are you mad? Look at that pouty face. He's like a baby throwing a tantrum and wham.
And Mitch Snow.
Let me explain to you why I don't care.
And in this letter, Harpole's lawyers, who again are directly tied to the Trump administration, they actually tried to issue a list of demands telling me not to delete any of my communication.
Yes, they can. They can do that. Oh, I wish the hell you would. Oh, it's called spoilage of evidence, Stu Peters, you dumb. Please be held legally liable for spoilage of evidence. Oh, please, I dare you. I dare you, Stu Peters. I dare you. Let that happen. You're going to find out the hard way. You'll learn. You're going to learn today. Oh, this is epic.
To be fair, these are very common requests. Digital communications, emails,
word process documents,
browser-based accounts, like stream,
social media accounts, spreadsheets and tables, accounting applications, imaging facsimile files like faxes, e-faxes, sound recordings, video and animation databases. Oh, they want it all. Yeah, go ahead and force them to have to do a subpoena. Stu Peters. They're going to fine your ass and sanction the crap out of you. Depending on what it is they're looking for, you might get hit with obstruction. Oh, Lord, thank you. You could be obstructing and interfering with their ability to be able to litigate this matter in the court. You know what is going to happen? I mean, if they have to get a subpoena and get an order from the judge, oh, Stu Peters, if you're found in contempt of court, depending on the severity of the contempt action, they can lock you up for at least 30 good days. You know that? You can go to jail for about 30 good days. Now, rarely do you see that, but it depends. Because you're intentionally trying to withhold evidence that if they get a subpoena, a court of law has compelled you to give up. And if the judge has to compel you in a court order to give that information up, the last thing you should want to do is to piss that judge off and defy the court order and force them to have to go to the companies or to any of the vendors to get the information from their end. Oh, you're going to piss them off. Keep playing these stupid games. You're going to keep winning stupid prizes, you moron.
StreamYard and stuff like that. Word processing documents, social media, Instagram, spreadsheets, accounting application. This is all extremely common. Yeah, I mean, we've seen this before.
Exactly.
All right, Stu, man. Hey, Stu, be a gangster, man. Be about that life, Stu. Delete the whole thing, man. Do a video of you nuking your entire hard drive.
Yes.
Hey, my guy, come here. You're not that guy, pal.
Do a video of you deleting your Facebook or your Instagram. Do not be bullied by these people, Stu. Stand up for your rights, man. Party for your rights, man. Let's go.
Sensational.
Not to delete any of my files or even any diary entries that they might want to take a look at. And even things that they probably don't want to take a look at, just in case. But you know what? Here's the thing. I'm not the subject of this lawsuit.
It doesn't matter. If you've been the recipient of any communication or any of the discovery that they're seeking, they want it. And this is a federal lawsuit. So if I were you, Stu Peters, I would call Candace and say, you got me in all this trouble and I can't afford an attorney. Can you give me some money? Candace, you owe me an attorney. You can at least pay for my attorney's fees for 6 months. Because, you know, I've been parroting all this BS because you said it. Oh, Stu Peters, ask Candace to pay your attorney's fees. You clown. Call and ask her and say, hey, will you give me $150,000 to get an attorney so they can get started on this? You raised all that money for Mitch Snow. Why you can't do the same thing for me? Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. That federal judge is not for play. Do you understand, Stu Peters? This is a federal lawsuit. They don't play that BS in district court. These federal judges would rather hear any other matter being brought forth from the 3-letter alphabet boys. But you go in there and piss that judge off if you want to, playing around with a federal complaint. You will go to jail for spoilage of evidence and for defying a court order if they have to subpoena your dumb ass to get it. You will go to jail, and we will celebrate that. I will literally go live, run around outside, because one of Candace's thunkheads, cult members, have been thrown in jail for pissing off the court because you're violating federal laws. Oh,
you're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
You're not going to demand that a free American citizen doesn't
yes,
delete.
We are. Yeah, we are.
I will delete whatever I want to.
What? Tell the judge that. Oh, no. Candace. Your cult members are stupid. What did he say? Oh, let's go back. What'd you say? Oh, my God. Oh, Stu Peters, you're priceless.
You're not going to demand that a free American citizen doesn't delete his. I will delete whatever I want to.
Oh, that's a snip. Oh, Stu Peters. You know what I'm going to do with this, right? Stu Peters. You know the judge watches YouTube as well. I hope you know that. They will see this video clip of you saying you're going to delete whatever you want to. And then they're going to ask you, what say you? Counselor, do you have a response for your client saying in a video that he's going to delete whatever he wants to after he was giving a letter in accordance with federal law to preserve evidence? Oh, come on, Stu Peters. We want to see you delete and destroy this evidence. Can you do a live stream on that? Because, you know, you got to talk all this tough talk. You might as well back it up. Go live and let us see you destroy evidence. Let us all see the evidence, and then we want to watch it burn down and come to a crisp. However you plan on destroying evidence, such as, emails and all, you're talking about deleting something because you think that deleting something actually gets rid of it permanently. But whatever. No. Stu Peters, you don't have to listen to me. I want you to destroy this evidence in a live stream. I dare you. I triple dog dare you to destroy evidence, spoilage of evidence, in a live stream. Give us your best shot, you clown. Come on.
What did he say?
And Turning Point USA and their army of lawyers with their $1 billion, they're not going to do a damn thing about it.
Oh!
Boy, if you don't get...
These people are delusional.
Oh, you tell them, Stu.
They're high on their own delusions and grandeur, and they think that they're actually in charge.
That's right.
That judge is going to have a field day listening to this. You know the judge's blood has got to be boiling. How dare you violate federal laws and statutes? He said, who do they think they are? This is priceless. This Candace, this temper tantrum that your dumb cult members are showing is something to behold. You understand? All because they affiliated and aligned themselves with you. Candace, this is mostly your fault, but he does share the responsibility of admitting that there will be spoilage of evidence, which violates federal laws. Yeah, no, he's gonna catch it from that judge. Keep on with your dumbass. You don't know laws.
Turning Point USA and their army of lawyers with their $1 billion, they're not going to do a damn thing about it.
This is not TPUSA. They're not bringing the lawsuit. This is Brian Harper's lawsuit, is it not? Is this not Brian Harper's lawsuit? You can't make this up. This is Brian Harper's lawsuit. Yeah. The attorneys for Brian Harper sent you this letter, not TPUSA. This is how stupid he is. This isn't from TPUSA's attorneys. Now, if he so happen to have the same attorneys that TPUSA has, that's one thing. But this is a totally separate legal matter. This is not a lawsuit brought forth from TPUSA. This is coming from Brian Harper. So what does TPUSA have to do with this again? They are not they're not the petitioner in this matter. Brian Harper is. This is how stupid he is, though. Oh, man. Oh, this is priceless. This is absolutely priceless. Keep throwing your tantrum, you clown.
And even things that they probably don't want to take a look at, just in case. But you know what? Here's the thing. I'm not the subject of this lawsuit.
You're so dumb.
Neither
you
is
are really
TPUSA.
dumb. For real.
You're not going to demand that a free American citizen doesn't delete his... I will delete whatever I want to.
What did he say?
Oh, he's so stupid.
And Turning Point USA and their army of lawyers with their $1 billion...
This is a TPUSA, you moron. They are not the petitioner in the matter. Brian Harper is. TPUSA is not even a party to the case. They're not the petitioner or the respondent. They have nothing to do with this. Dummy.
They're not going to do a damn thing about it.
Oh, he's so stupid.
Boy, if you don't get...
These people are delusional.
All right, you tell them, Stu.
They're high on their own delusions and grandeur, and they think that they're actually...
I want y'all to imagine this. He's telling the judge this, okay? Because they're going to have to get a subpoena, apparently, and have him court ordered to give over the information. And then if he doesn't do it, and he sticks to his guns, then he's going to have to say all of this to the judge. And this video will be used against him in the court of law. Oh, yeah, this is video evidence. This is going to help catapult some form of penalty upon Stu Peters if there is any proof of spoilage of evidence. And he is saying this intentionally and willfully on his own accord. So that means he's already premeditated the concept that there will be spoilage of evidence. He can't say, oh, I deleted it by accident. No, he's already saying he's going to delete it. He's going to destroy evidence. Once you nail the intent, you pretty much got 90% of it covered.
In charge.
That's right. You tell them.
And the reason that they think that is because the American people have allowed them to. We're not going to do that anymore.
No, we're not.
Oh, no.
Whether it's Brian Harpole and Turning Point USA or Harmeet Dillon, or these people are illegitimate. They have no legitimate jurisdiction over American citizens.
He needs some milk.
That's right. You set him straight, Stu. You tell him how it's done, player. Woo. Stu said, man, let me tell you something, man. But you go kick these rocks. All right, Stu said he's not having it. Okay, so.
Oh, man.
Well, let's go back and see, because Cinnamon Shogun's not done with Stu. Whoa. Stu Peters is still crashing out over being served legal notices related to the Candace Owens defamation lawsuit. Please keep in mind that they challenged people to sue them for months. Look, we can add it in here. We can see.
Candace, didn't you say sue me? Sue me. I want subpoena power. I bet Stu Peters is sitting around saying, well, that didn't include me, you dumb heifer. Stu Peters, you're mad at the wrong person because you will never tell a federal judge this. They will lock you up right then and there for direct criminal contempt of court. You go in there and disrespect that federal judge if you want to. I dare you. I triple dog dare you, you dummy. You can just say, Candace, this is all your fault. Oh, this is so priceless. Now he wants to sit here and act like he's tough. Look at you puffing up your chest and saying words, young man. Stu Peters, go to your room.
They've been talking this trash, but now all of a sudden they got real suspect. Let's go. They convinced their fan base that they would never be sued because of discovery.
Stop the cap.
They convinced their fans that they would wield the magical weapon of discovery to vanquish TPUSA once and for all.
Detective determined that was a lie.
Now that the lawsuits have rolled in and the age of discovery is upon us, this is how they react. Shout out to Stu. You people are effing retarded. So if my attorney sends you a letter and tells you to give your man parts a tug and stop worshiping whatever, lying whatevers, are you going to comply?
Yeah, no, because a judge would never support that type of demand, you dummy. You understand that what they're requesting of you is protected by law. Because laws are laws. This stream has been brought to you today by laws. You should know them. Let's read one. Oh, Stu Peters. I have been waiting for so long to hear any of you dumb candy ass clowns say anything remotely close to that. You know why? Because laws. Oh my goodness gracious. Spoilage of evidence is the destruction, alteration, or failure to preserve evidence for pending or foreseeable litigation. This act deprives a party of information needed to prove their claims or defenses. Courts may impose sanction to remedy the harm caused by the loss of evidence and deter future misconduct. Oh, Stu Peters, how much money do you want to be sanctioned to pay? How much money do you want to lose in this? Because you're not gaining anything by trying to put on this little tough boy persona, saying big words that you learned from your spelling class this week. You should be so proud. Laws are laws. Oh, the legal elements of spoliation. To prove spoliation, a party must satisfy several legal elements. The first is a duty to preserve evidence, which arises when a party reasonably knows the evidence is relevant to current or future litigation. Brian Harpole's attorneys have already done that. This requires a party to take active steps to prevent the destruction or alteration of relevant materials. The moving party must demonstrate the evidence was destroyed, concealed, or altered, breaching the preservation duty. It must also be established that the lost evidence was relevant to the lawsuit's claims or defenses. The court will examine the culpability of the responsible party. Culpability of the responsible party. See, you can be held culpable and liable when you get in a video and you pre-plan on destroying the evidence. And then you record yourself in a video saying, I'm going to destroy all this damn evidence and not give two craps about how anyone feels, because reasons. You've already proven the motive and intent, you moron. Keep going, Stu Peters. We're here for it. Which can range from intentional bad faith to negligence. That would be negligence for him. It is the absolute worst of the worst when you pre-plan on doing this. That means you're doing this intentionally and willfully and knowingly. You can't say you made a mistake and hit delete when you were trying to print one email. Nope. You got in a video and say you burning it down. And then tried to insult somebody, God knows who. And then lied about TPUSA being a party to the case when they're not. They're not the petitioner or co-defendant. So you're trying to rope in TPUSA into this BS, and for what? You're deceiving the public and misleading the public by falsely accusing TPUSA and TPUSA's attorneys of demanding that you preserve evidence when it's Brian Harple's attorneys for his foreseeable litigation with this federal lawsuit that he filed to the court. Oh, Stu Peters is so stupid. Some jurisdictions require showing intent. Look at God. See, Stu Peters, we here in the Lady Luck Club, we know exactly what we're talking about. And words matter. So does the law. So you're going to go out and claim that you're a law-abiding citizen while you premeditate violating the law. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what you all heard? Every reasonable listener and viewer and reader in the chat, hit the 4. If you heard Stu Peters state that he is intentionally going to destroy evidence, hit the 4. Hit the 4. Because we're proving that intent. Brian Harple, you're welcome. We're doing the hard part for you. We're proving the intent right now. Hit the 4 if you heard Stu Peters say he is intentionally going to destroy evidence that he has been demanded under law to preserve. Hit the 4. Stu Peters, I want you to take a look at my chat. Candace is already looking. And I want you to see the reasonable viewers and listeners in the LLC that heard you say you will intentionally destroy whatever evidence you want. Hit the 4. Hit the 4. Look at it. Oh, Stu Peters, you're so stupid. Oh, my God. While others may impose sanctions for negligence if it causes prejudice, because it would. It would. It's going to cause some favorable or biasness against one party towards the other. So you're saying basically, I'm going to keep looking out for my cult leader, Candace Owens, the alien, by destroying evidence that might help her and not Brian Harple, or keep the actual litigation fair, neutral, and impartial by ensuring the evidence, wherever it goes, is preserved. Nope. You've already said you're going to destroy it. Finally, the party alleging spoliation must show the loss of evidence caused them prejudice by harming their ability to prove their case. You see, Stu Peters, you're very stupid. This element connects the loss of evidence to a tangible disadvantage in the litigation. Proving these elements requires a detailed factual presentation showing the absence of evidence impairs the fairness of the proceedings. How fair would it be if you're burning up evidence and deleting everything and destroying everything, that would give Candace the upper hand. And then you say you're going to do this in a video that is now recorded and all over social media. Keep telling on yourself, you clown. The duty to preserve evidence is triggered when a party reasonably anticipates a lawsuit. This can arise from a demand letter. This can arise from a demand letter, a credible threat of litigation, or an incident likely to lead to a legal dispute and does not require a formal complaint. See, Stu Peters, they could tell you to save it and preserve it before they even file the complaint. But in this situation, Brian Harpole has already filed his federal complaint to a district court. This is a federal lawsuit. But see, here it is. The law says you don't have to have the complaint actually filed yet. They sent a demand letter telling you to preserve the evidence. Now, if they have to back it up with a court order, you're definitely going to regret it. Because that is the simplest thing to do. What you don't do is get in a video and pre-plan and premeditate and intentionally say, I'm going to destroy it all. But the candy asses never cease to amaze me. You know, it's something else with them. Once triggered, a party must take reasonable steps to safeguard all relevant information, including documents, electronic data, and physical objects. I'm going to drop this in the chat, this link, because it's a lot of reading, and I want you all to at least understand what we've just gone over and why Stu Peters is still an idiot. Oh, man. Oh, good God in heaven. Oh, S5, you okay? This time I'm not talking that much. It's a really long day story. I appreciate his ongoing situation. Oh, we're praying for you, honey. God knows how to turn things around in your favor. And we all trust and believe and agree to that. You will come out on top victorious in Jesus' name. Amen. We love you, S-Files. There you go, honey. Is there a statute of limitations for defamation? In certain states, there is. And that just depends on state law itself. I would have to go over that. There might be some I just go over. If y'all want me to go over, hit the 4. I can go over that in a separate video about statute of limitations with defamation and malice intent. You know, certain procedural guidelines that I am familiar with and well versed in. For all other matters, I go to attorneys just like you all. That's why we watch Nick Brooks and we love him so much. But I can't go over that information. I'm very familiar with that. All right. So that's the link to that. LegalClarity.org is a reputable website. It has a lot of great breakdowns regarding legal processes and legal concepts and all that legalese that most people can't pronounce because Latin. All right, let's get back to Stu Peters throwing a hissy fit. Yeah, go ahead and break the law, you moron.
You litigious settlers have pushed my people around with lawfare since your tribe attached to our country like a tick on a dog.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
The irony of Brian Harpole demanding evidence preservation is almost unfathomable, and he has no jurisdiction over me. Bug off.
Yeah, we'll take that to court. Thank you for that exhibit. Your Honor, Exhibit A, evidence to prove the spoliation of evidence from this clown because he pre-planned all of this and then told all of us to F off because reasons when he should have just hired an attorney and reserved his right to remain silent. Candace, I keep telling you, you have the right to remain silent. You think you would share the word and pass that along to your friends because reading is fundamental. Did you learn nothing in the Miranda rights script that I read to you, Candace? Did you learn nothing? You know, these people have the right to remain silent. What they lack is the ability. That's such a class.
Amazing. Every word of what you just said was wrong.
All right. Hey, Stu,
man.
I'm going to say it again, my dude. Don't let them push you around, Stu. I suggest that you go live. Wait, let's see what this says. Wait, all this anger and he's not even being sued? Why is he worried about evidence preservation? What does he want to hide?
Exactly. This
they want discovery, but didn't realize discovery works both ways. I don't think they did. It's an evil world we live in.
They're so stupid.
He needs to have his mouth washed out with soap. Shout out to Cinema Shogun. Hey, Stu, I agree with you, man. You should not. Stu, I'm going to tell you right now, my dude. Stu.
Oh, my God.
My name is Jason. Stu, don't let them bully you around.
Really him. You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
You turn on your camera and you do a video showing that you nuke your whole hard drive. You delete your Instagram, your Twitter posts, and you just show them that you know that you can you're taking charge of your life. You are in control. You are a free American, Stu. Don't you let them bully you around. No, you live stream that and you let everybody know, hey, on this date at this time, I'm going to be nuking my entire hard drive. You let us all come and watch, and we can be like, yeah, you go, Stu. You are a man. You are the man. You do it. You do that, Stu. I'm here to cheer you on, Stu. On behalf of everybody who wants to see you go to jail, I want you to do that. I want you to do it. You don't let them bully you around, man. You do not let them bully you around, my dude. You are a free American, Stu. You stand up strong for your rights, man. Party for your rights to fight.
Don't be proud of your ignorance.
Okay, fight for your rights to party. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Let me know what y'all think about it. Comment down below. Do you think Stu has a case? Do you agree with the
Stu Peters? I dare you. I triple dog dare you to delete and destroy any evidence that you believe somehow the court should just F off with. Go ahead. Stu Peters, get your Superman cape on. See you take them classes off and forget about being Clark Kent for 2 seconds and become Superman and go and destroy all that evidence. Go ahead. Oh, Stu Peters, you think we care about your tantrum? Go to your room.
preservation documentation in the Candace Owens case? Do you think that they're bullying him around? Are they telling him what to do as a free American? Let me know what you think. Comment down below. I really do appreciate it. Looking forward to hearing what you got to say. Grace and peace.
Oh, yeah, Jay Witt. Oh, we love him. Shout out to Jay Witt, y'all. Shout out to Jay Witt. Okay, let's get over here before we go back and check out Edie. And we got an Army video. Army got a new Megyn Kelly video. I don't care about Megyn Kelly normally, but we've seen Army do Megyn Kelly once before, and I was rolling on the floor laughing, y'all. And we all know Edie, known as Candyland by Babe 7K. She's absolutely hilarious. We're here for it. Let's go over to X, where you all have been tagging me on everything. Oh my God. Oh man. Okay, so should we start off with the Nick Shirley thing? Candace, why are you bothering this boy? Why are you bothering Nick, what's his name? Nick Shirley? Why are you bothering him?
This was a beef that
Why do you have beef with him? You think he's stunned you? Candace, you are bad at this. I saw you tried to pivot based on the title of your video from today's show. You tried to pivot about the other school shooting. Why the hell you couldn't do that last year? Why couldn't you do that last year? Did y'all know there was another school shooting that occurred on the same day Charlie Kirk was assassinated? Somehow Candace, the dumb alien, is just not figuring that out. Candace, I know you watching my shows because I'm the only one that's been saying that. You're just now covering that? Like she knows she's running out of content. And she's just not figuring out it was another school shooting on September 10th of last year. Why didn't anyone tell me? She's just not figuring that out. You can't make this up. She's trying to pivot. She's sitting here going after Nick Shirley. Nick Shirley is not stunning you, heifer. Leave that boy alone. Candace. I I say this, and I say this as a loving mother with 2 boys. I don't go out and just go into the attack against someone else's child, knowing that I would not appreciate if someone did that to my kids. I don't even know Nick Shirley, and I don't have to. Why are you bullying and harassing him online, Candace? I hope he sues you as well. Keep on with this nonsense you're doing. Because words are hard for you. You can't just read something and report on the information. So if it has more than 4 syllables, are you going to break down and melt? Is it too difficult for you to just read what's going on in the news and talk about it without you having to just go in on someone that does not care that you are roaming the earth, that you crash landed on? Her and the alien cousin. Can't make this up. Hit the floor where you all can hear. Let's figure out what the hell she doing now.
Candace Owens came after me.
This Nick Shirley guy, this thing that is going on, okay? It's now getting weird enough that I do feel...
Are you calling him a thing? Candace, are you really calling him a thing? Is that what we doing? Candace is calling him a thing. Candace. You know what's so crazy? I can't get past this. You're calling him a thing. Is that what you're doing, Candace? So if he's a thing, Candace. Oh, child. Where is it? Candace, I promise you right now. Like you want to talk, and yet you are a self-professed alien. Are you for real? So if he's a thing, who is this? What relative is this again? You said you were an alien. We said fine, we will go with that. Why are you calling him a thing? This is a thing for you. Candace. Candace, you got your relatives up in here invading our planet. The audacity of you. If that's a thing, Candace, who is this? Child. Oh, Candace, we can do this all day. You can't make this up. Candace, who is this? How long has he been in your life? Down under? How long has Grimace Yeasty been a thing? Oh, Candace, I can keep going. I'm telling you right now, that's the last thing you want me to do is keep going. Okay, we got another one. Candace, you got the audacity to call him a thing. Oh, Lord. Y'all, this is Candace in her true form. You ready? Y'all ready? Because, you just can't make this one up. Yeastosaurus has been plaguing our planet for however long you've been here on Earth. Yeastosaurus infects, spit out poison yeast spit. Why are you here? Why did you pick our planet? You calling him a thing, and this is you in your natural form. How dare you, girl? How dare you sit here and call him a thing? You know when you come out your skin body at night, this is what you really are. That's why George is living in another house. He has to get drunk because he realized, I married this thing and then I have to procreate with her. I'm not putting this in that. Candace, this is you all day, every day. You understand? Girl, I'm going to tweet this out on X just so people can see you in your natural form. We all need to be aware when you're spitting. This girl spits out acid vomit in the form of yeast, and she's sitting here calling Nick Shirley a thing. The audacity. I can't believe you. Oh, you Yeastosaurus. No one told you to come to our planet, heifer. You could have stayed on your home planet. Now you want to come here and go after human beings like all of humanity will not rise up against you. Yeah, somebody tell Elon Musk we're ready to get rid of her. Get off of our planet. You can't make this up. He said he calling him a thing. God, like your nerve.
Child boo. To comment and weigh in. I didn't even know that this was a beef that I accidentally stumbled upon, that people were saying like the term that they use here is fed jacketed.
Yeah.
Like essentially he's being created by the media. There are a lot of people that are like that. I would say Barry Weiss is a perfect example. Like we all know she's not qualified to be an executive.
Candace, you can barely read. What are you talking about? You can barely pronounce terms. How do you pronounce the word BERET again? I mean, if it's got more than 3 syllables, she's not going to do it. Onomatopoeia would be too much for her to handle. You can't make this up. When you can barely read, you don't get to clown someone else for what you believe to be qualified or not to report information. Gary, you don't kick rocks.
At CBS, they just don't care. They're just, there you go, Barry Weiss. And this Nick Shirley thing is one of the weirdest non-beefs that I have ever had. So I'm going to back up here and say, I did not follow at all the quote unquote rise of Nick Shirley. He's 24 years old. It was, if I recall, like very quickly after the Charlie Kirk assassination. He was sort of introduced first on the Charlie Kirk show on the day he died. Remember, we covered that. That's the reason I covered him on the show on September.
Oh, okay, because he was on Charlie Kirk's show. So, she's mad and jealous and big mad about that. Candace, you big mad about something like that when you have your own channel? Why do you care what they do over there on the Charlie Kirk show? Don't you have your own platform? You have your own website, your own platform. You got X, Instagram, and Facebook. I mean, good Lord. Why are you worried about what they do over there on the Charlie Kirk show? That's none of your business. This is why he didn't marry you, Yeesasaurus.
10th, when I was trying to work through timelines and I made a mistake. And I completely
owned
that mistake and had a conversation with him.
No, you did.
Right after the Charlie Kirk assassination, suddenly I was not emotionally available to look at other topics, to cover other topics. I was not interested in other trends.
No, there it is. She was not interested. She didn't care. She would rather just obsess over seeing a man get shot over and 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 over again for 8 months straight, including him bleeding out in an SUV. Something that she has shown at least 3 times. No one needs to keep seeing the inside of that SUV where he bled out. No one needs to keep seeing a man get shot over and over again that we all witnessed on national television. And yet this sick, sadistic, evil Yeesasaurus Rex has played Charlie Kirk get shot at least 10 times and bragged about watching all of these videos from various angles because she knows that she's not capable of figuring out what happened to him. When you don't read simple terms and define them correctly, we don't expect you to answer questions either. This is absolute madness.
And suddenly we have this kid, 23 years old,
you go leave that boy alone.
And they say Nick Shirley has uncovered massive welfare fraud in the Somalian community in Minnesota. Okay, a friend of mine just got shot in the neck. Don't really care to follow the story. Daycare fraud. Great, thumbs up. Did not peek beyond that at all. I want to be.
You were not friends with Charlie Kirk. I don't know why you keep saying that. Friends don't unfriend each other on social media. And then you decided to not go to his memorial because you pissed off the FBI. When aren't you pissing them off? Why would that stop you? You could have brought your security detail. But you sat there and admitted, perhaps I don't go to the memorial after I've, triggered and pissed off the FBI and all this. For what? They haven't done anything to you so far. Why would you be scared to go to the memorial? Or were you big mad because they didn't invite you to the actual personal funeral that they had? This is not the face of someone that's stable. I want y'all to know that. Candace is not stable. You'll still be fit for trial because we want you to go ahead and go to court, but she's not stable. I would not be surprised if a judge ordered her to a psych eval. That would not shock me.
Perfectly clear here. I did not watch or read even 1 minute of what he uncovered. So color me completely ignorant of the welfare fraud story in Somalia. Just being honest with you, I didn't have it in me then, and I just truly did not care. Okay. So then
In
fast forward
Somalia.
to me.
In Somalia. Wasn't that in Minnesota? Are you serious? Wasn't it in Minnesota? I need you. I see you up in here, girl. How you doing? Papa said she licked her lips when she was watching the video. Exactly. She was gleeful about watching that. Candace, you gonna tell us how much you paid Tyler Robinson? Because I fear that we're gonna have to just find out the hard way. And then blast it all over the place. I hope they interview his cellmates or something. Because I just, I've never seen anybody obsess over someone being shot over and over again. It's so gross. Cheryl said I couldn't watch that once. Too much to bear for me. Love, Charlie. Exactly. Most people can't watch that over again. Candace doesn't have a soul. Didn't the thing happen in Minnesota? She said in Somalia. Am I hearing something wrong? Oh, darn it. It's no closed caption over here.
Watch or read even 1 minute of what he uncovered. So color me completely ignorant of the welfare fraud story in Somalia. Just being honest with you.
She said in Somalia. Didn't that occur in Minnesota? I do it well, honey. Edie Marie says, whoever changed her foundation color hates her deeply. Edie, you know it's so crazy. I don't even wear makeup. So I wouldn't even know. All I see is alien, She could be green right now. It might be her true form anyway. She said she's an alien. I said, okay, we're gonna go with that. Candace, you changed your makeup. A makeup artist is working against her. A makeup artist say, you know what? It's some good get back for all the things you've said about me and my people. We're about to butcher this face. Candace, you look like a clown, girl. You can make this up. Yes, it was in Minnesota. Thank you so much. I kind of figured that. I was like, what is she talking about? She said in Somalia. Candace, that occurred in Minnesota in the United States of America. You know, Minnesota is a state in the U.S. You can't make this up. Where did you get in Somalia from? So her pre-scripted, pre-recorded show still could not catch this era of her saying in Somalia as opposed to in Minnesota. You couldn't redo that part over again to get the location right. We all know you don't give a damn.
I didn't have it in me then, and I just truly did not care. Okay. So
there you go. She didn't care.
Fast forward to me mentioning Nick Shirley on the show, and I was like, okay, who is this guy?
If you didn't care, then why say all this crap? You know how long it took for you to get to it? Almost at 2 minutes, and she's just not saying she didn't care. Just start with that, you idiot.
Didn't have it in me then, and I just truly did not care. Okay.
There you go.
So then fast forward to me mentioning Nick Shirley on the show, and I was like, okay, who is this guy? And I was quite stunned that there was this video out there of him saying that he infiltrated the most dangerous gang in Brazil in 48 hours. Like, that's so objectively stupid and ignorant. You have to be.
What? Why? You're not there. When you have the chance to leave the country, you go to Italy. Taking photo ops of you and George kneeling down on the floor. We don't even know who you're bowing before. Who are you kneeling in front of? Candace, who were you kneeling in front of? I thought her confirmation was on Easter. What happened with that? Who was she kneeling in front of in Italy? Her and George. Ball. She's kneeling before Ball. Candace, you decide to kneel in the presence of a false god in Italy. Why did you have to go to Italy and do that? You couldn't do that in the closet in your house. George is like, I'm not coming there unless I'm seeing the children. She's trying to trap him with another baby. Candace, are you pregnant? I'm just asking. Oh, Candace kneeling before ball. Isn't that the golden calf? They must have had steak for dinner.
So ignorant to even believe it. That should just be a headline that your brain automatically rejects, right? A 23-year-old kid, absent any connections, infiltrated a gang in 48 hours, is like they are trying you right now. They're not even trying to give us like good slop anymore. Like we're beneath the level of fed slop with this, right? It's just stupid. It's nothing personal, Nick Shirley. It's just dumb.
It is, because it's his video. He went to Brazil. You are directly attacking him. You didn't have to watch it. You know, there's other options. You could have watched, you know, like Deadpool and Wolverine or something with the kids. No one told you to watch his video. It's no different than her sitting here talking about a shirt or talking about, what's the soccer player? The famous soccer player she was going on and on about. Like, she really showed us she has zero content. This is what it's like for Candace to just start babbling about dumb things no one cares about. This is the true extent of what she considers to be journalism. Let me just pick on someone that was on Charlie Kirk's show and say dumb things because I didn't have to watch this video in the first place. You know, but I did, and now I'm jealous. How dare they bring him on the Charlie Kirk show? That's what she really wanted to say. So they brought him on the show and not me. Candace, it's taking you a whole lot to get to that point because that's exactly what you want to ask.
When you hear it, that a person infiltrate a 23-year-old kid, and I did say a white boy for a reason, which I will explain.
No, you're racist.
The most dangerous gang in Brazil by himself with cameras. Okay. Anyway, Nick Shirley, after I said this on my show, the next day it was like trending, and all of these people, the people I trust the least, by the way, I mean, like Tim Pool, everyone's like writing these statements like Nick Shirley got punched in the face by me because I'm not an idiot. I don't have to look deeper into that story. It's obviously objectively on its face untrue and made up. I don't know if it's for entertainment.
What do you mean it's made up? Why don't you take your ass to Brazil and go find out? Candace, go to Brazil. Okay? You don't even have to determine whether it's true or false. Go and test it and see and find out. Book your flight to Brazil. Go out and live stream and record it. Take Mark Herman with you. And Savannah and all of them. Take your people with you and go to Brazil. And then you can go see for yourself if that was feasible or logical for him to go out and do any of that. If it were real. If he were able to live stream something going on to Brazil with a gang, go out there and find out for yourself, Heifer. Don't come back.
I don't know if it's for funsies. I don't know the purpose of making up something like that. I've just lived a little bit of life and know that that's not how it works.
Candace, what's funsies?
It was very snarky of her to do this.
Exactly. Candace, you're an idiot. You didn't even have to watch it. Candace, what's snarkies? Okay, so how long is this? This is 30 minutes long. So this is him out here in Brazil. We'll watch a little of this. We're not going to watch the whole thing. But he's out here in Brazil. Candace could have just took a flight and went out there herself.
See the favela from the top.
Wow, you can see it clear right here.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Whoa.
Does that look fake?
Massive, right? How many people are actually living in the favela? On the internet it says 70 to 100,000. How many people do you think actually live here?
I think around approximately like 200,000 people, approximately. People who live in the other side of the favela, right there, the houses you see close to the mountain, to get there on top, people have to walk. There is no streets where the cars, the motor can go inside, you know? So you see there, written street one, a guy getting out and a woman going in.
Yeah.
So this area there is where people start to
Candace, why do you think this is fake? Why don't you go to Brazil to the same area and go see for yourself? You think Just go out there and see for herself. This is an absolute beautiful view. And it shows a different aspect of life. You have people that live in different countries all over the world. And they struggle and they go through, the journey of life like the rest of us. Look what they have to go through to go shopping at the market and then to go back home. All because Candace is an idiot. Somehow in her mind, no, this is all fake. No one does that. What do you mean?
Walk all the way up. So only stairs inside, no streets.
Wow. The Brazilian martial arts is dope. It's so good. Oh, that's so. Look at these babies. Candace, you saying these kids aren't real? So nothing that these kids did are real to you? Just because Candace wants to be, some alternate reality where she's high on mushrooms does not mean that we have to look at this and say, no, this is all fake. When Candace's scary punk ass will not fly to Brazil herself and go find out. Candace, you could just go to Brazil. Oh, this baby is something else.
How easy is it for kids to get into the trafficking of drugs?
It's really easy, actually. I mean, the guys, they are not going door to door recruiting anyone, but these guys, they have a lot of influence in the favela, like in the music, in many aspects of life in here, because you grow up seeing this kind of things, you grow up seeing lots of guns, you grow up seeing people doing drugs all the time. So it's really easy. And they have this brainwashing through music. So it's really easy to get a teenager and get them involved in this kind of life. So it's really dangerous to raise a family inside the favela.
So far, there were no signs of gangs, but that was about to change. You see, gangs here in Rio aren't like gangs in other cities.
Candace, you're mad because he went to Brazil and did the story that was all of 30 minutes? And you couldn't just go out there and find out for yourself? This is what real journalism looks like when you actually travel and go out and talk to people in that area. Where you interview people. Whether you're doing it on the spot in real time or you've kind of asked them, hey, before we start recording, do you mind if we interview you and ask them questions? This is what true journalism looks like. Why would you be jealous of this? This is not even happening in the United States of America. He's in a whole nother continent and country. And she's mad at this because he went on the Charlie Kirk show. Why? Candace, they're not inviting you. Get over it.
And just a soccer court. Out of the house disappears. Gosta futebol. Ronaldo or Messi?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
E Neymar or Ronaldo?
Neymar.
With how powerful the gangs are here inside of these favelas, do a lot of kids start wanting to become football players and then eventually make their way into the gang life?
Absolutely. This is the sad part of the favela, because sometimes they don't have the support of the parents. They be on the streets, and the only way to get money is becoming a gangster.
Funk music here in Brazil is very popular as well.
Candace, you know what he's doing? He's highlighting how there are actual programs to help the youth and encourage them from joining a gang. He's talking with what looks to be, this is construction. This is good for these kids. Candace, why don't you donate some money to help build more basketball courts so the kids don't feel like they have to join a gang? Or donate some money to these people so they can get necessities and food and clothes and stuff. Help them have toiletries and education supplies. Why don't you be a philanthropist for 5 minutes and donate to this? Why would you knock what he's doing if you're not going to take your behind out there to Brazil for yourself? There's a copiera. I'm trying not to butcher it. I don't want to keep pronouncing it if I'm saying it wrong. God. Capoeira. Am I saying that right? What's going on, Cecilia? Thank you for that. I try to pronounce these terms correctly. I don't want to disrespect them by mispronouncing it over and over again. Lord have mercy. Sifa's in Israel. Like, she could go anywhere around the world except Australia because they don't want her over there. B. Harley, she jealous. She won't get off her behind and go investigate like a real journalist. She went to college for journalism and didn't finish. She's upset. No, right? Candace, we're still waiting on you to prove that you have 2 degrees. You can't make this up. Candace already has 4 kids to care for hers after she gets bankrupt by lawsuits. I only feel bad for the kids. I don't even feel bad for George. He could divorce her. No, he went and bought her $100,000+ Land Rover, a Range Rover for her birthday. He went and bought her a new personal vehicle. Candace, how much does his car cost? Because he's the one going through vehicles with these DUIs. You know he's got to be crashing them all. Can't make this up. This is crazy. All because Candace is mad and jealous that he was on the Charlie Kirk show. Otherwise, she wouldn't care about Nick Shirley. This is a good thing he's doing. So he's showing that there's some positive, influences here in Brazil. And that there are programs to keep the youth from getting involved in dangerous
Candace
games.
Owens came after me.
Why get mad about that? This is crazy. So Laura tweeted this video, retweeted it from Britta. Soup for nose. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, let's check this out. Did Laura Loomer go live? Let me see right quick. When is the last time she's gone live over Candace? Oh, Lord have mercy. Candace, the next time she Loomers your behind, we're watching it. You understand? Oh, man. Let me know if we missed one of Laura Loomer's live streams where she Loomered Candace, and we'll do a watch party for it. That was fun. All right, let's watch this. On the stage. Candace, you're a very sick person. You're mentally unhinged. You're gonna lose all your lawsuits.
I actually really disliked him after that. I'm like, he's sitting up here on the stage yelling at us because she doesn't want to go to the event because no one wants to hear her speak. Like, that's so backwards, and it's so abusive and narcissistic to do that to people. You want to make commitments. You wanted to be Charlie Kirk so bad that you allegedly made a whole AI video saying your husband wanted you, and we all deep down spiritually know that is untrue.
Exactly, Thomas.
Okay, Charlie didn't change his mind 2 weeks before he died. We know what he thought. We have hours and hours and hours and hours of footage of Charlie Kirk saying women should stay home. You wanted to put on your big girl glitter pants and take his role and be CEO and chairman.
What? Hold on.
I actually really disliked him after that. I'm like, he's sitting up here on the stage yelling at us because she doesn't want to go to the event because no one wants to hear her speak. Like, that's so backwards, and it's so abusive and narcissistic to do that to people. You want to make commitments. You wanted to be Charlie Kirk so bad that you allegedly made a whole AI video saying your husband wanted you, and we all deep down spiritually know that is untrue. Okay, Charlie didn't change his mind 2 weeks before.
What evidence do you have? What evidence do you have on that? See, this is why you're being sued. This isn't about, this is spiritually untrue. Nope. You know that can be factually disproven. See, Candace, you dummy. You White Walker alien. The fact that she can debunk that with evidence does not mean that she cannot do that simply because you said spiritually is untrue. Because of your dumb word salad. The judge will not care about that. You're trying to say, as you said before, that there is nothing in writing or Charlie Kirk never desired for his own wife to take over his company. Guess what, Candace? You still will never be CEO of TPUSA either. You won't get it. But if he wanted his wife to take over, that is what he desired. You think they're going to sit here and tell you every little intricate detail of what happened and what occurred and what he said? When you unfriended him on social media for a whole year leading up to his death, Not one photo or post to show for any time you spent with him for an entire year leading up to his death. So between September 2024 and September of 2025, she had no communication, no dealings, or anything with Charlie Kirk. What kind of nonsense is that? This is why he should have put her ass in check before, just at any given time. Right after he fired her from TPUSA. She only worked there 19 months. She did not have significant stance or stride made in TPUSA to be considered a runner-up. You can't make this up. This is why I keep saying Candace wants Erica Kirk dead.
We know what he thought. We have hours and hours and hours and hours of footage of Charlie Kirk saying women should stay home. You wanted to put on your big girl glitter pants.
He also said that he wanted his wife to take over and that he felt she could do it. Isn't there a video on it? Can what do I send me the video link of Charlie Kirk said he wanted his wife to take over and that she could do it? He was encouraging her in a video. Or he was telling the story how he encouraged her to do an event and she didn't want to. And he encouraged her to do it. Can someone send me that video link? You can't make this up. She's talking about we got hours and hours of footage. Never mind the other footage where he was encouraging her to spearhead events and to go out and speak and do all these things to try to prepare her for this. And he said it out of his own mouth. What is she talking about? Oh, Candace, Erica Kirk is going to sue you.
And take his role and be CEO and chairman. Well, guess what? Life's tough. Get a helmet, okay? No one feels bad for you because you have to deal with criticism that Charlie had to deal with for the last 10 years. And he took it gracefully. He fought. He answered the questions. He allowed people to go through his life. I've had to do the same thing. Nobody's crying for me when my family's getting attacked. And now all of a sudden you just think that what?
Your family's not being attacked, Heifer.
I dub thee Erica Kirk, the CEO.
No one's attacking you or your family. You're doxing people and attacking theirs, though. You know, Brian Harpole and his entire staff were doxed. Their spouses and relatives were doxed and cyber harassed and attacked and bullied by these dumbass mommy slews that are impersonating CIA investigators, which is a federal crime. You doxed state reps and members of our legislative branch of government, trying to lie about them being somewhere, doing a vote up there at Congress. You've put people out there and posted up photos of people where you misidentified someone. You've shown kids at college campuses asking people to tell you who someone is because he was wearing a green hoodie. Y'all remember that? What about last year? The older gentleman, I can't remember his name, that was doxxed along with his nephew. And then you had his mother put out there. And that guy was well over 50 years old. You can imagine how old his mother was. You doxed them because they went back to the UVU campus to retrace the steps of Tyler Robinson. Him and his nephew. All of these people were doxxed. She had a whole website doxing people and didn't care if they were young minor children. So no, a reckoning has come for you, Candace. You had an entire website doxing minor kids and was stupid enough to say that in a video that is forever on the internet. No. This is God ensuring that when he said vengeance is mine, he meant it. And it will be his. And he is not done with you, Candace. There's more to come, girl. You had this coming. People told you to stop. People have prayed for you. And you ignored it all. So God is going to continue to do what he does. Be God, sit on the throne, and make sure that there's justice that comes out of this. We have a court of law in place for a reason. Erica Kirk will sue the crap out of you, and we will be here for it all. Erica, please hurry up. You can't make this up. The stuff that she's saying. Charlie Kirk has said in videos where he encouraged her to become, to take more of a leadership role.
And he took it gracefully. He fought. He answered the questions. He allowed people to go through his life. I've had to do the same thing. Nobody's crying for me when my family's getting attacked.
No, because no one's attacking you. And girl, don't think that we're going to cry for you. We don't owe you that. You have a whole coat. Did the Candy asses hear this? I want y'all to hear this again. No one is crying for me when my family's getting attacked. You have a whole coat that's crying for you. What are you talking about? See, I told you all. Cult leaders don't give a damn about their own cult members. Didn't I tell you all that? Hit the 4 if y'all heard me say that 1,000 times. Cult leaders don't even care about their own cult members. She just sat here and said, no one is crying for me. ... And she's got an entire cult of morons and brainless simps that do nothing but defend her all day. John Mappin is going to be so offended. Candace, are you excluding John Mappin in this? Or Project Constitution or the Village Cat Crazy Lady? You know, all those goons over there on X. Wolves in Finance. Hell, Benny Johnson for a long time. The other one, Stu Peters, that was throwing a tantrum. Are you excluding those people when you say nobody is crying for me? What you mean? You got a whole coat bowing down and worshiping the ground you walk on, Helfer. What you talking about? Do not ever expect the Lady Luck Club to shed a tear for you, Helfer. How dare you? The audacity. Candace, you have a cult that is crying for you all the time.
Saying women should stay home. You wanted to put on your big girl glitter pants and take his role and be CEO and chairman.
Candace, you're not funny.
Well, guess what? Life's tough. Get a helmet. Okay?
What?
No one feels bad for you because you have to deal with criticism that Charlie had to deal with for the last 10 years. And he took it gracefully. He fought.
What are you talking about? You didn't criticize Charlie Kirk like this. When did she go after Charlie Kirk like this? Candace, see, that's the difference. You never went after Charlie Kirk like this. And if she did, I want to see that video. Where the candy ass is at? When did your cult leader go after Charlie Kirk the way she goes after Erica Kirk? She wants Erica Kirk dead, by the way. When did she ever say any of this about Charlie Kirk? You know, you pull up your glitter pants and get your pyrotechnics on and you go out and you take all these death threats like a champion. Take it gracefully that people want you unalived. When did she ever say that to Charlie Kirk? I want one video where Candace Owens said these same things to Charlie Kirk right now. When did she say that to Charlie Kirk? Where is the video? Where is the video of Candace saying these same things to Charlie Kirk? I want it. I want to see it. Candy asses, email it to me. Lady Luck Club LLC at yahoo.com. I want to see any video where Candace went in on Charlie Kirk like this. And I want it right now. We will take time. I will run late from my next live stream. I will play those videos. Where they at? Where they at? Where them videos at? Show me a post of Candace Owens going after Charlie Kirk like this. Where is it? Come on, candy asses. Y'all got an opportunity to come up in the chat and say something. You dumb bots. Come on up in here. Come into the chat and tell me when she said this. I want the episode number or a video link or a post. Where is it? When did Candace Owens ever say these things to Charlie Kirk? I want to know right now. I'm not even waiting on that one. When did she ever say any of these words to Charlie Kirk? You can't make this up. Come on, candy ass cult members. When did your cult leader go after Charlie Kirk like this and say anything about Charlie Kirk's pants being glitter? Or that he should take these death threats like a champion and take it gracefully. No one's crying for me and blah, blah, blah. When did she ever tell Charlie Kirk that? Come on, candy asses, let me know.
A whole AI video saying your husband wanted you, and we all deep down spiritually know that is untrue. Okay? Charlie didn't change his mind 2 weeks before he died.
I want to know the videos where she said
we have hours and hours and hours and hours of footage of Charlie Kirk saying women should stay home. You wanted to put on your big girl glitter pants and take his role and be CEO and chairman. Well, guess what? Life's tough. Get a helmet. Okay?
Did she ever say that to Charlie Kirk? Life's tough. Get a helmet. Because the candy asses will swear up and down. She said this to anybody. It's not to Erica Kirk. Life's tough. Get a helmet. How dare you sue because we're defaming you? Did she ever say that to Charlie Kirk? I want the video. I want a video of Candace Owens telling Charlie Kirk, life's tough. Get a helmet. I want it right the hell now. I want to see that. Candy asses love to defend her dumb shit. I want to see a video of her saying to Charlie Kirk in a video, life's tough. Get a helmet. Why do you keep whining about getting death threats? What's wrong with you? I want to hear a video of Candace Owens saying that to Charlie Kirk right now. Please send me that video link of her saying these exact words. Of her saying to Charlie Kirk, tough break, get over it. So somebody wants you to be shot. Oh well. You chose to continue on and fire me from TPUSA. I want to hear Candace Owens say this to Charlie Kirk in a video. Or a post. So far, Juju said it never happened. Where the candy asses at? I thought they loved Charlie Kirk so much. They don't care how his wife gets treated after he's dead and gone because Candace is a coward, a spineless coward, a hot ball of rotting yeast infection sourdough bread that did not have the spine to say half of this to Charlie Kirk when he was alive. Nor did she have the spine to say this to TPUSA last year, December, when they told her, fly your ass out here and confront us in person. Oh, no, Georgia and I have something planned. This is a party or something. You know, people are coming from other countries. Her cowardly ass couldn't fly out there on their invite to face them in person. Was it November, December? I don't know. I don't care. One of those months last year. On the 15th, they were willing to air a live episode of debunking her. They should have done it. This is why you don't give demons any leverage. For what? They should have done it. That way they can say, we tried to share the truth. We told her to come out here in person and face us. Her punk ass couldn't get on a plane and fly out here to do that. And now anything she says after this, we're going to document as evidence to show malice. This is why you do these things, and stop letting her get away with it, Erica Kirk and TPUSA. I'm on your side. But you can't keep dragging this shit out. It's getting ridiculous. She never said any of this to Charlie Kirk when he was alive. The candy ass cult members can't even produce one video of Candace Owens telling Charlie Kirk, you know, life's tough, get a helmet. You don't owe her anything, Erica Kirk. Sue her. She thinks she's going to have subpoena power. I'm here to laugh at her when she finds out that she doesn't. Candace doesn't even want to go to court. That's why she keeps whining and complaining like a spoiled brat about being sued. That's exactly what should be happening to you, Candace. People should be suing your dumb ass left and right. Up, down, and all around. Oops upside your head. Go oops. Oops upside your head. Go oops upside your head. And it should all be federal lawsuits. You know that girl had to pee her pants when she found out she got hit with a federal lawsuit. And he has a very strong case. He is not playing these dumb games with her. That man has been through enough. Candace, where's the video where you told Charlie Kirk, life's tough, get a helmet? Can we get Candace on a bike with a helmet on talking about life's tough? Surrounded by nuclear waste and a yeast infection. Can we get that in an image? Candace, that's going to be a thumbnail. Do you understand me? I love the Luxors here. I showcase their art all the time. One Candace in a bike helmet, stuck between a rock and a hard place with a boiling yeast infection. For it to say, life's tough, I'm wearing a helmet. Oh, please send that to me. Oh, yeah, no. We just take your words and use them against you, Candace. You dummy.
No one feels bad for you because you have to deal with criticism that Charlie had to deal with for the last 10 years. And he took it gracefully. He fought.
No, he didn't take defamation because you never defamed him. You dumbass girl. You never put out verifiably false statements to attack his character. Even though deep down we all know you wanted to, because he fired you and he didn't marry you. Candace is a loser. And she'll learn the meaning of that word very, very soon. Candace, you have court coming up in June on the 22nd at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is it 22nd or the 11th? You have court coming up, girl.
He answered the questions. He allowed people to go through his life. I've had to do the same thing. Nobody's crying crying for me when my family's getting attacked. And now all of a sudden you just think that this was supposed to be, I dub the Erica Kirk, the CEO of Turning Point USA. Nobody asked any questions. What is that? Wrong country, sweetheart. No, we don't do the king and queen I dub thee stuff here. So if you can't take the heat, get the hell out of the kitchen, Erica. That's just the reality. Just get out of the kitchen.
Candace, if you can't take the heat, stop lying like hell on people so you won't get hit with lawsuits. Until then, you're going to get sued. Then you can continue to dodge and duck and deflect and dip and dodge from the concept of discovery, because filing a motion to dismiss does not get you to that phase. You're telling her to get the hell out of the kitchen. Girl, she's not stunned you. She would rather just continue to live her life as if you are not on Earth, having crash landed here because you're a dumb alien. She would rather not have to even say your name or worry about you saying hers. Let's not forget, you're stalking her. You have sources and direct contacts that live in her building where she lives with her 2 small children. You're allowing her to live rent-free in your head because you're jealous and envious of her. And none of these things you've ever said to Charlie Kirk, because you're a coward. You're a spineless, sackless, rolling ball of yeast infection. And you would have never said any of these things to Charlie Kirk. You didn't even say any of these things to her when he was still alive. Funny how you got to sit here and play the cowardly fool. You wait till he died to say all of this. I mean, seriously, what stopped you from saying it when he was alive? It's not like he ever put you in your place. Why are you holding all this animus inside of you? And they sit here and come into our chats talking about hate and hatred when her dumb bots and cult members can't define that word. And we're hearing all this animosity come out of her, along with this jealousy and envy. And they say nothing about that. She could just leave Erica Kirk alone, but that's too much like right. This is why, Erica, you're going to have to sue her.
Of Charlie Kirk saying women should stay home.
You
wanted
can't
to
make
put on
this
your
up.
big girl glitter pants and take
Oh,
his
this
role
is
and be
gross.
CEO and chairman. Well, guess what? Life's tough. Get a helmet. Okay. No one feels bad for you because you have to deal with criticism that
Candace, you're retarded. Read a book.
Charlie
You
had
can
to
do
deal
this
with for
all
the
day.
last 10 years. And he took it gracefully. He fought.
No one takes death threats gracefully. That's not something you take gracefully. Why would you expect someone to take death threats gracefully? He just couldn't control it. He can't control people trying to unalive him. And then here you come with Tyler James Robinson making it happen. It's funny how you can't seem to tell us how much you paid that boy. Because, you know, we can all ask questions as well. How much did you pay Tyler James Robinson, Candace? How much? What was it in pesos or US dollars? How did we do this? How did that go down? Are you calling him in prison or something? You know, we asked his cellmates, what would they say exactly? What was George on September 10th, 2025? You know what's so crazy? You got more lawsuits coming. This isn't the end of it. It's the beginning of you. It's the beginning. But you couldn't say any of this to Charlie Kirk while he was alive, or say it to Erica Kirk's face in Arizona last year. You could have said all this to her face and you didn't. You coward.
He answered the questions. He allowed people to go through his life. I've had to do the same thing. Nobody's crying for me when my family's getting attacked. And now all of a sudden you just think that this was supposed to be, I dub the Erica Kirk, the CEO of Turning Point USA. Nobody asked any questions. What is that? Wrong country, sweetheart. No, we don't do
get
the
your
king
ass out of
queen
here.
I dub the stuff here. So if you can't take the heat, get the hell out of the kitchen, Erica.
Candace, you will continue to lose lawsuits. Don't evade court. Why don't you stop stalling with the Macron lawsuit? You can't keep attorneys. It's mighty funny how you talk about some heat when you're lighting up hell by yourself. Oh, I told you I could do this all day with you, dumbass.
That's just the reality. Just get out of the kitchen.
No, she's going to continue to be the CEO of TPUSA, and you'll still be the maggot trying to keep up. Being jealous at her wearing breathtaking gowns and dresses for a dinner. While you sit here in your basement wondering where the hell is George at.
Down, go away, and pretend to be a grieving widow.
She's not going away. She's not going any damn where. Nope. This is the side of someone that wants this woman dead. That's stalking her. Candace wants Erica Kirk dead and is having her stalked. Erica Kirk, you're going to have to get a protection order for the 1,000th time that I know I have said this in the Lady Luck Club. I need my video to get more views and reach her ear. Make sure y'all tweet this out to Erica Kirk. You're going to have to get a protection order. It's not an option for you, girl. You have 2 minor children. You've got to stop putting things past Candace. Faith without works is dead. You do not have to ignore this behavior. God will not get mad if you sue her and get a protection order. Then if she steps out of line, they will lock her up. That's what needs to happen. Because this evil miscreant from hell wants Erica Kirk dead. She doesn't care if she gets hurt, harmed, or put in more danger, saying all this buffoonery that she doesn't have the spine to say if Charlie Kirk were alive. This coward would not even be able to muster up half of these terms. to direct towards Erica Kirk if Charlie Kirk was still alive. And she damn sure wouldn't say it about him because she's a punk. And she has the audacity to tell somebody to go somewhere and sit down and pretend to be a grieving widow. Girl, if you don't kick rocks and jump off a bridge, you're having that girl stalked in another state. You don't even live in Arizona. And yet you're talking about, we're always watching you. You're a stalker, Candace. Her being a grieving widow is the least of your concerns. You being another co-defendant in a separate federal lawsuit should be more of what you're focused on. While you're stalking this woman, the hell your sources and direct contacts are telling you about her. Yeah, she went outside and threw the trash out today. She's been outside for 14 minutes, 26 seconds. We just calling in to check in. The hell they telling you? She can't even live her life in peace because of you. You having her stalked is a felony. And this dumbass idiot is too stupid to stop and to leave her alone. So this is why we have the court of law, to make sure that happens. Let's go back. You said somebody should get the hell out of a kitchen or something, before they get burned or something.
This was supposed to be, I dub the Erica Kirk, the CEO of Turning Point USA.
This is exactly
Nobody
what
asked
she
any
wants
questions. What is that? Wrong country.
You're not asking questions. You're defaming her. Candace, you could go back to the UK, you and George. Because, we would love to see his ass get deported. He's in the wrong country.
Sweetheart. No, we don't do the...
While her immigrant husband is getting DUIs in our country. Go figure. I told you, Candace, I can do this all day. You have a husband from the UK that is lying to police officers when he gets caught with a DUI after crashing a truck into a ditch because he got behind the wheel of a vehicle, drunk 2 times over the speed limit, over the BAC limit. 2 times over that amount. And was so drunk, the only 2 words he could muster up was correct and yes. And you call that an attack for people to see public information about him being drunk? In your mind, everybody is an R word or a pedo. Except George Farmer, who actually has a real SA allegation against him from another grown man. I've never seen someone marry a guy who is happier taking photos all up on Milo, holding his arm ever so softly and smiling and cheesing like he happy as hell. Anytime he's near this stupid alien, he looks like he has the weight of the world on his shoulders, or he has a black eye. You ever going to tell us how he got that black eye, you dumbass?
King and queen, I dub these stuff here.
Oh, I can go in on her.
You can't take the heat. Get the hell out of the kitchen, Erica. That's just the reality. Just get out of the kitchen, step down, go away, and pretend to be a grieving widow. That works.
Nope. It's funny how you won't stop stalking her, though. Breaking laws and all.
Works for everybody. Anyway.
It doesn't work for everybody. You're putting a target on her back. That's what you're doing. But you couldn't say any of this to her while Charlie Kirk was alive. You coward. You couldn't say any of this to Charlie Kirk. And then she ends it with anyway. Candace, you're a demon. That's why I'm not stunning candy asses. I want to see one video of Candace saying any of this to Charlie Kirk. Just give me one. No, you should take death threats graciously. You're a grown man. Take it gracefully. What do you mean? How long have you been stalking them, Candace? I don't think this is the first time you've had sources and direct contacts in their building reporting to you what they're doing. If those people got charged, Candace, they will rat you out because you're not going to pay their attorney's fees. They would tell on you. And they would say exactly how long you've had these people stalked. Like you're in Scientology. You and that dumb coat can go straight to hell. You're having her stalked in an entirely different state in the United States of America. And you want to talk about wrong country. When you going to Russia again? Get your bum ass out of here.
A little too fired up here.
She is not fired up. She's just a demon. Okay, nice. You're so evil. Y'all, we have more to come, but I got to get to my next live, and we got to get to Edie Marie. So we going to do it. I'm still waiting on any video of Candace saying any of that to Charlie Kirk. We're going to end out on this. Y'all shout out to Edie Marie. Oh, we love you, girl. Make sure you guys go check her out and support her. I will put the video link in the chat.
I won't forget this. I will not.
And if I can get one of the moms to drop her YouTube channel link. Oh, we're going to end out with the photo too. I got the pic. I see you, Sifa. S5 sent me a photo, y'all. We got it. Oh, it's good stuff. Candace, I'm going to show them exactly what the hell you are. You putting in a hat and all that. Oh, okay. Life is tough. Get a helmet. Oh, we got you, girl. We going to get to Edie Marie first. Listen here. Oh, my goodness. And y'all, be on the lookout for the announcement of the collab with Ami. Oh, y'all. This has been a blessing. We're getting it done here. I told you I was going to make it happen with these collabs, and we are. So I finally got the time frame and the date that we will have Ami in the Lady Luck Club. Or I'm going over there either way. I'm excited. I am so excited. Shout out to all of the fantastic content creators. I am just elated to have the opportunity to be able to speak with other content creators that are keeping their foot on Candace's neck. Edie Marie, Fax Me. We got Ami coming up. I did reach out one last time to Gary. See what happens with that. Who knows? I know he's sick of me. But shout out to all of them. And we are here for it. Would love to have Milk Bar come back. Josh Carr come back. We've been very, very blessed here in the LLC. And the nonsense y'all just heard out of Candace's mouth, where she's putting a bigger target on Erica Kirk's back even the more. There's more of a reason why we have to keep our foot on her neck. She wants this girl dead. Nope. Candace, you could just leave the country or leave her alone, but you refuse to do that. So let's get to this, you all. Edie Marie, a.k.a. CLBB7K. Candy Lane Biker Babe 7000. Sent out a cease and desist to Tennessee Peter. Oh, is it Tinashe? Oh my God. I don't want to butcher his name. Oh, but we love him. We love him. We love him. We love him. Let's get to it, you all. Hit the 4 where you can hear. Girl, I am so ready for this. Let's go.
I won't forget this. I will not forget this time. I will not forget it.
All I said was that you're having some mobility issues, baby.
This is from the new clothing line Coalition of Candace. Stunning and brave clothing line. Hey, I don't need, you know what? I don't need you to co-sign on my outfits. How about that?
Oh my.
I do not need you and your teeny tiny friends. Tell your story walking all the way down the road. I don't need to move my arms any more than I'm moving them. Okay? This is how much I want to move them. It don't matter if I'm not trying to raise the roof.
Father God.
This message goes out to Tennessee Petrasa.
Baby, you need to get your fingers under control here.
You can refer to me as Candy Linebacker Babe 7000. You need to know my real identity. Tennessee. You need to know my real identity. I speak on behalf of the Coalition of the Candies, Third Eye Blind, allergic to line. I might have an anxiety attack. Well, Tennessee, I just add you to the list. Yes. You are just like the rest. Are you not just like the rest? When I say, you know what? You know what it is?
Baby.
You know what it is?
Not even raise your arms.
I'll tell you, Harold, let me tell you something right now. You talk about my blazer one more time, and we're going to be throwing hands.
You won't be thrown very far. It's like a T-Rex trying to swat off the walls, honey. Like a T-Rex trying to swat off the walls. You cannot even move your arms. Oh, my.
That's just so funny, Harold. You are just so funny.
Oh.
I just can't believe
Honey,
that you are this funny.
There's a mirror like right here, baby. If you could just look at yourself.
Baby, you know what, though? If you could just scratch back here, right there, here on my neck.
Well, if I could just tell you, if I could tell you,
It's to be something
if
fierce.
you're compelled to purchase this.
Without the lecture, Harold. You just love
No, honey, I think you might like this.
You love seeing me struggle. It's like we never meant nothing to you.
Oh, my word. I didn't think we'd get here. How did we get here, honey?
You're just like Tennessee. Just like Tennessee.
I told you to stop following that woman a long time ago.
So, don't think I didn't
What did
say
you say?
that you subscribed to Tennessee Petros's channel.
His name is Tennessee Peters, baby, and I've been following him a long time. Oh, my goodness.
Tennessee.
Oh,
Saw your latest little news segment and talk about the truth-seeking, speaking angel, Candace Owens.
Jethro, get one of your mama's pills.
My baby.
Get the phone, because I got a sponsor call.
I think it's funny. I don't want the voice. I'm going to cry. I do think it's funny. With your lines, pronunciation guide. Don't need no pronunciation guide. She speaks just fine. And I do think it's just a bit suspicious said that you could not stand to listen to her speak for longer than 33 seconds. I think that is very telling of you, Tennessee.
Oh, God.
Why did you bring up the number 33?
It was actually her video that was 33 minutes long, and he was saying that he couldn't stand to hear her speak for more than 33 seconds, let alone 33 minutes. Yes, baby.
Harold.
Okay, honey, you're so pretty.
All right, folks, so I
won't forget that.
You so pretty. Girl, this jacket. Let me tell y'all something. I'm low-key digging the jacket. Y'all give Edie Marie a hand clap of praise up in here. Oh my God, I gotta catch my breath, man. Oh, I love these skits. I love them. I love them. I love them. Y'all, these skits are like my just most favorite form of humor. Oh my goodness. Creative. I am low-key digging this blazer. I don't know about y'all, but I'm low-key digging it. Idiot. I can't, my stomach hurt. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who child? We can listen. Girl, you can drop a video every day. We're gonna watch it. Oh my goodness. Can you say creative and hilarious? Good Lord. I keep saying this is as good as like Mad TV and Living Color, you know, like all those oldie but goodie shows where you have these hilarious skits and stuff. Oh, can't get enough. I still watch them, you know. I watch that and Married with Children with Al Bundy. Like I watch these because it's the nostalgia of it all. Plus the pure comedy. You had to be creative. Oh man, this is too funny. Oh my God, so good, y'all. Oh, yeah. Girl, that jacket is fly. That blazer is fly. Y'all see this? The print on it. And then the lapels on this solid black. Girl, that blazer's fly. I'm digging that blazer low key. You got to do more skits in it. All right? Do more skits in that. Oh, my good grief, y'all. Shout out to Edie Marie. Candyland by Babe 7K strikes again. Tanashi caught it. Man. Oh, I look forward to doing those anger management skits with you, girl. When I say funny, oh yeah, we're gonna blow the roof off. Y'all. Candace is wanting us to say goodnight in her pure form. We got a photo. Candace, you talked all that hot talk today. You see, I told you. Whatever you can do, we will do it 3,000 times better. Life is tough. Get a helmet, you dumb alien. It's like, oh, lady, look up, always messing with me. Yeah, I don't care. There we go. Candace, this is exactly what you can do. You better be glad it was not the first thing I thought of, because I would have literally asked for an AI photo of you kissing my ass, literally. I mean, bit over and you're going in on it. Girl, Candace, you make people really want to whoop your ass on the street. You stalking a whole grown woman and got the audacity to tell her it would be best for all of us if you go home and never come back and go away. Oh, would it? Yeah, that threat is going to work so well with law enforcement. You can't make this up. Candace, you do know that people can file a petition for a protection order on her behalf. She has 2 minor children in that house, and we're all concerned about those kids' safety and well-being because Candace Owens wants Erica Kirk dead. So now we're all concerned about the 2 children in that household. And we can just start flooding the tip line with the FBI if you know, because you want to keep being a coward and a punk ass. You sending out veiled threats for somebody to go home and go away? Yeah, no, we don't take kindly to that. Not in our country. The United States of America does not have time for domestic terroristic threats or foreign ones, for that matter, especially from an alien that crash landed on our planet. No, we ain't got time for that. Nope. We will not negotiate with your dumb ass. We will see you sued, and protection order should be granted against Erica Kirk. It wouldn't even be hard at this point. And if you were to violate it, you would go to jail. You see how that works, Candace? Because we could just start flooding the tip line for the FBI and Department of Homeland Security for the protection and safety of Erica Kirk and her 2 kids, because you want them dead. You want her to go away and not come back. What you mean? No, she gonna stay exactly where she is and keep doing what she's doing. Those words came out of your mouth. So that video can be used to help build a case that you are a threat to Erica Kirk. You don't get to tell her to go somewhere and never come back. That's not how this works. And since you like tap dancing on felonies and laws and stuff, then you can be charged with them. And none of us will cry over it. We will not care. Your candy asses won't even be able to bail you out of this. So we're all concerned about the kids, and I think we should all report Candace for terroristic threats. Telling her to go away and don't come back. It would be best for everyone. Oh, okay. Keep on, heifer. We're just building that evidence against you. Now it's time to start reporting her dumb ass. Oh, you can't make this up. Y'all, this photo is iconic. Candace, life is tough. Get a helmet. Don't get mad when the FBI gets a call in you, because all of these inquiries have been filed because you're making threats in videos for Erica Kirk to go away, as it would be best for all of us. Who is all of us again? Yeah, okay. They will look at you and say, well, life is tough. Get a helmet. we'll still proceed with this investigation. You making threats on somebody's life like this. Where's she going again? Keep playing with them. She think this is a joke. No, it's not. Can't make this up. Can't make this up, man. Oh, we got some photos of these crosses. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Uh-oh. Hold on. Y'all. Coco gave us a photo of Candace as Annie. Oh my God. Talking about tomorrow from Milk Bar's video. How did I miss this one? Girl. Y'all, shout out to Coco and Miss Coco. What, man, when I say you guys are so creative. Shout out to Coco and Miss Coco. Candace Owens is Annie singing Tomorrow. That never comes. Because she doesn't understand what evidence is. Or she just doesn't care. Oh, man. Candace, you look like a broke down Martha Stewart wannabe version of Annie. Oh my God, y'all. George, I know you're listening. This is what Candace truly inspired to do. You know, when she was like 16, 17, she wanted to go to Hollywood. But I guess people realized she didn't have any damn talent and her ass can't speak or read to save her life. So they kicked her to the curb. Now she feels like she has to get attention by any means necessary. That includes stalking someone. George Farmer, your dumb alien wife is stalking another grown woman. Just so you understand where we all are in this. She's committing a felony. She's stalking her. You still gonna tell her to keep at it, or you gonna tell her to make you a sandwich? How this gonna go, George? Either you can start telling Candace to get her ass on somewhere and make you a sandwich, or you're gonna have a lot more court and attorney's fees to start paying out. She thought we were playing. Hell no, we're not playing with her. We were reporting her ass. Oh my God, y'all. All right, let's tell Brokeback Annie. Have a good night. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Let's get the supers in right quick. Shout out to Edie Marie. Shout out to all of you all. Shout out to Jay Witt for the 5. Oh, my fantastic mods. Make sure you guys go check out all of the fantastic content creators, including a couple of my mods. Kogo has his own YouTube channel. Kogo, make sure you drop the YouTube channel link in the chat, or Miss Kogo, as well as S-Files and anyone else that have wrenches and are content creators and have channels. Drop your YouTube channel link. You don't have to ask. Let's get you some support. Pass that blessing forward. And we got Cold-Blooded Christian. Y'all make sure you go check him out and show him your support as well. Edie Marie up in here giving us that fantastic content and having us all laugh. We got to be able to laugh at some point, because if not, you just be sitting around mad at Brokeback Annie forever. Candace, who is Samantha? Can't make this up. Never seen a grown man obsess over another grown woman obsess over another grown woman. Oh my God. So shout out to Edie Marie as Candy Lane Biker Babe 7K. Oh, more to come with that. More to come with her. Shout out to I Speak For You with the $9.99 super. I'd like to know how George's DUI was adjudicated and how many potential pairs he has. That's a good question. I'm assuming that the charges may have been dismissed, or he may have received probation. We would have to actually get those documents, to which many people have requested the FOIA for body cam and those types of things. The police may or may not still have the videos on file, so it may have to come from the defense attorneys that represented him because he had to go to court and address that. So it still could be with the defense attorney that represented him. And then, of course, with the outcome of it, I can only assume that he had probation or the charges were just dismissed. I have not looked into the actual court docket on that yet, but I can. Make sure y'all email me and remind me. That's a good question. Shout out to you, ISP. Thank you for the $9.99 super. Y'all don't forget to go check out and show your support for Fax Me. That's the YouTube channel there. Of course, Jay Witt. Information on the spoilage of evidence is here on the link that we utilized today, legalclarity.org. And it's always a Google search. And then, of course, I think we went over the YouTube channel link for Edie Marie. Thank you so much, Juju, for the $2 super. Show C for pig. Is this the one with the Annie? I don't see any others. I saw the helmet one and this one. Is there another one? Were there any others? Did I miss one? Let me know. C-Star Sit Picture. What? Why am I not seeing y'all emails? Who sent me crosses? What the heck is going on? Where are my emails at? Y'all, they're not even in the spam. Okay. I will have to. Can you all resend them to me and we'll pull it up for the next live stream? Because y'all know we're going to keep at it. There's plenty of content out here to go over and information to go over with this clown. So we'll go over that tomorrow. Can you all please email me again? If you can. It's on X. Oh, hold on. Okay, okay. Hold on. Oh my God. Wait a minute. It's downloaded. Let's get Brokeback Annie off. Oh my God, this is epic. Life is so kitty helmet. Welcome to Clinton. Y'all look at this busted up truck. You got Candace as a cop and George behind the wheel of this truck. Oh, Candace, we gonna clown the hell out of you until Kingdom Come. You hear me? Help. Oh, this is so good. Well done, Sifa. Oh, shout out to, I have the best mods on YouTube. I have the best supporters. Thank you, Lunksters. Look at that. Oh, we have so many more. Oh, we got like 3 new thumbnails now. Candace, you should be so proud, you dumbass. This is such a thumbnail, y'all. This is such a thumbnail. We got 3 great photos that came in for thumbnails. So y'all make sure y'all tune into that. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. I appreciate all of you all. Hit that like button. Hype these videos. Somebody get this to Erica Kirk. Because we're not playing. I'm actually going to report Candace to the FBI. You sitting here making threats. Garrett, no. Kick rocks. I appreciate you all. And if you can join me in the next live, please do so. If not, I will see you all in the next Candace one. Until then, Lady Luck Club out. Deuces.